we're here again. A special podcast. I have the shade of brown over here. The guys came through again.
Sir, we are here.
Yep, it's a rainy day, but they came through. And then, of course,
Pouring out there.
our one and only Enrique Booshay.
Hey, guys,
I like that yellow.
Thank you.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Looking
Yeah.
good. You know,
Nice.
Going for a Curious George vibe, but
Standing out.
you know what I mean?
we need that warmth right now, because it's been interesting weather out here. It's been
I can feel the heat coming off of him right now.
right, exactly.
I'm vibrating summer.
Yeah, we got a little bit of snow this morning, huh? You guys saw that?
Yeah.
Yesterday
yeah,
too.
dude, I freaked out for a
yesterday.
second. I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, so of course this is going to be a different podcast for everybody. This is probably going to be the most people in this room. I have Enrique, I have Anthony, Elias, I have my homie. My bad. My bad.
That is Elias.
Oh my goodness. How could I forget your name already?
Isaiah.
Too many. Isaiah, my bad. Ramses. And then, of course, I have Danny over there. We did not have another camera, so Danny's just going to be a
mystery.
Yeah, a mystery guest.
man.
Yeah.
Mystery guy back there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we appreciate you though, Danny.
Yeah, give him his flowers.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
He's a rose.
Yeah.
He's a rose. He's a rose.
Yeah,
I
so
pick 'em.
this podcast was actually talked about between me and you a while ago, as far as like what we could do, as far as like
Yes.
bringing in both podcasts, or actually Enrique as well, because there's not a lot of podcasters out here in the Antelope Valley, unfortunately, that actually have been active, just as how we're doing it. So this is basically just us coming together, promoting one another. You know, I'm going to put it on mine. You guys could put it on yours. Enrique could put it on his.
Wow, cool.
Wow.
You know,
This is amazing. Thank you for that beautiful gift, man.
there you go.
Sweet.
Yeah, we have to support one another, you know?
Yes.
Support other creatives. And like I said, hopefully other podcasters will see it, and hopefully they'll get inspired and join the team too. So,
yeah.
you know, we need more
then we'll have more
podcasters.
Yeah, man. That's what we got. That's what we do, man. We
Yeah, so
support
today
each other.
is a Friday, the end of the week.
Yes.
Thank
sir.
God it's Friday. TGI.
Everyone had a good day? Or everyone had a good week?
A good
It was
week.
good.
Yeah.
That's a big
yeah.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just hella cold, huh?
Can't
Right.
complain.
I'm still here.
right. He's still here. Yeah, and then of
Thank
course,
Jesus.
you had told me that you had appointments when it came to the car washing business, and
Yeah, I did.
unfortunately, we had to reschedule. Same thing with my business. I
Yeah.
had to reschedule a lot of my listings, you know, because of the rain. And yes, tomorrow it's supposed to snow. So
Let's go.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, luckily they didn't like
Let
fully
us
cancel. They just rescheduled.
yeah,
So that's good for me.
You don't want to work in the rain? You could wash the cars in the rain.
I can't.
Yeah, how's that, man? Is it easier for you to when
Save water. You know,
That's true.
spray soap?
it's good.
How much
Yeah.
you charge? You discount day or?
On a rainy day?
Yeah, you get a discount on rainy days and shit.
So I don't know. God's providing the water. so-
exactly.
Hey, free water, man. We need to collect water.
And I do recommend him as far as like those that are listening. He had detailed my car a couple weeks ago,
I did.
so it came out really clean.
Hell yeah.
Washed it, vacuumed it, waxed it, very shiny, very shiny.
Whole package, huh?
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Damn.
and he did it in the dark too. So
I hit
in
it,
the dark.
hit it
in
with
the
the clay
dark.
bar, and then I hit it with the waxing.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it came out nice. It came out nice. He's probably gonna end up doing it again because, like I said, the weather out here has been
rain.
Give
it's
it a
been
week.
fairly
Hit me up.
interesting. Yes,
Hit
well,
'em up,
100% recommend.
Hit him up. Hit
Yeah.
him up.
And of course, do you have an IG? Because I know we have
oh,
never.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if you guys have announced it on your pod.
Actually, we never have.
Well, now there you go. You're gonna announce it on mine.
Yeah.
We shared it on our stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not like literally like a shout out kind
Okay.
of thing.
Yeah.
Well, the IG is Pressureholics. So
Pressure holics.
basically, like spell out
Pressureholics, dude.
spell out pressure and then just with no space HOLIX.
Hey.
Echándole ganas. There you go.
So
No, that's good. That's good. And of course, those that are actually hanging out with me, that's the one thing that I admire the most is those that are actually doing the most for themselves as far as like trying to do the regular stuff. I know you have a 9 to 5 and of course you do that,
yeah,
you know,
do that on the side.
exactly. So that's very admirable for those that are actually within the, I would say the creative space, because this is, unfortunately, we are not getting paid for this yet. So we have to do what we can to survive, you know, feed our families, feed ourselves, and, you know, doing the extra stuff.
Eventually, we'll get there.
Yeah, eventually we'll get
Eventually,
there.
you know.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
Sponsorships.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
definitely hit him
sir.
up. And then Ramses, how's your work?
Been good, man.
Yeah.
Been good. Been busy. Been busy with our own podcast.
Yeah, man.
We've been very consistent lately.
We've been cooking.
We've been
Yeah.
cooking. We got an
Stay in the
episode,
kitchen.
dropping very soon
Monday.
at the time of this recording. Yeah, man. I've been excited. We've been hustling, huh?
Yeah.
We've been
pretty
hustling.
much.
Yeah. And then, of course, since we actually, we met like 2 months ago, I believe. Was it December?
I believe so.
Oh no, in
December?
January.
Was it January?
Dang.
January.
The beginning of January.
it
though.
feels like it's been long.
Meeting in person, January.
Oh, wow.
I thought it
felt-
was December.
No.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
Nah.
because we were in the middle of moving to our new space.
Yeah.
Ah,
Right.
yeah, you're
We
right.
didn't record for like 2 weeks. at the
Yeah.
end of
We took
December.
a long break.
We took like a month
Yeah.
break.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So from that pod,
Oh yeah.
we just became homies. Like literally just became homies. In
Instantly.
during that pod,
That's
we're all like, all right,
crazy.
we are now homies.
Yep.
So
yep.
we went to go watch wrestling already.
Oh, bro, wrestling was lit, bro.
Right?
Tight.
I've been on your podcast.
Yeah,
you know, I got to go eat tacos with your brother at his house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn. Yes.
Yeah, we've been chilling. You know, you've been coming through. Like I said, the day or during the podcast, I said, hey, if you need any help when it comes to any of the stuff that I do, you took my word for it. And what were you? I think it was the following day you came through and you're like, hey, could I get some advice on the lighting? Could I get
Yeah.
some advice on the whatever microphones or stands and all that stuff?
There you
And
go.
from there, like just the build up. You know,
I had
He
to pick.
showed-
I had
showed
to
the
pick your
hunger.
brain. I had to pick your brain, bro.
exactly.
I had to.
Enrique's gonna be kicking it with us pretty soon too.
Right?
He's gonna be a regular.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I bet you this to me, wife.
Same with Enrique. You know, same thing with Enrique. I actually got to know Enrique via your pod because you guys had actually mentioned him. And then from there,
Appreciate you guys.
you know, I added him on IG. He followed me back. And then right away we did a pod, you know.
It's beautiful.
It was like from one day to the other,
And
you
look,
know,
look at us now.
supporting one another, you know.
Look,
here.
look. Now we're here together.
This is cool.
Now we're here.
It's like-
Beautiful. This
it's
is
not
beautiful.
Even, it's not even forced, dude. This is all natural.
Exactly.
all natural. This is a
Very
beautiful
true.
moment
Yeah.
right now.
Historical.
This is AV history going on.
AV history, bro.
Mark it down.
I gotta be proud of it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I'm proud of it.
I've been bullied like this place is lame caster. I'm like lame caster.
Oh.
I like this place, and then I like, oh man, maybe everybody's right. This place sucks. But you know, working up to it. You know, I'm loving it. It's growing and it's becoming a beautiful place.
Yeah.
We're not all that bad.
It's not that bad. You know, I did
exactly.
a lot of growing up, man. Now I say AV cool.
Exactly.
Hey.
He was really dope.
Exactly. And I'm actually, thank you for coming through on my birthday, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah. We were all
Yeah,
It
exactly.
was really nice.
And and I think you got to meet my other homies too that came through that day, like Sarah,
Oh yeah,
Altoid,
yeah. It was a whole-
Omar came
yeah,
through that
Omar,
day too.
yeah. it was a
So
beautiful
that
reunion
day,
with
that day
Omar,
was
yeah.
the first time I met Enrique.
Oh, there you go.
Face to face. Yeah,
That was the first.
I
time
was always.
met.
I'm always on your live, but this is like for real now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're
Sick.
Coming
the guy from
together.
That live.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're
Coming
the guy.
together.
Oh yeah.
Over there.
Right? From that perspective, what do you guys think?
No, bro. I love having you on, bro.
Oh,
You're
thank
the
you.
homie, bro. No.
Oh, I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
You're
Yeah.
the homie, bro. We're
Thank you,
here,
guys.
bro. We're here for each other, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I actually like that we're actually coming together as far as like not only just friends but as content creators, you know, with the pod. But the podcast literally was the initiative
Yeah,
for everyone
it
to
is.
get to know each other. So I think that's awesome, you know. And of course, like the one thing that I did say the first time you guys came through was I liked what you guys were doing on your pod because it was just relatable to a consumer like me as far as like what I was listening to or what I was looking at on IG. I'm like, they look like me, they sound like me, and literally when you guys came through, I'm like, yep, I got it. You know, like you guys were homies already,
I'm flattered.
right? And I'm like, I came on your pod, and the same, you know, bantering back and forth. There's no dead silence. Now you came through. Hey, Ramses like had an idea. Like, let's put headphones on. Let's put this on. Like, and I'm like, yeah, man, let's do it. So it's you know like, I have my space. You have your ideas. We have Enrique. You know, he has his flavor going through.
Yeah.
Really funny guy. So I like the whole unity right now. You know, I think it's a really good
Yeah.
energy that we're having in this area that we're trying to grow, and I think it's a very good that we're trying to support one another.
Very diverse room right now.
Nah, we're all kind of the same. But you're right. I get it. Like we have different aspects of all the culture here. We got a comedian. We have a businessman, entrepreneurs. Like We have it all here.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good group. You know, like what we said, I have Enrique that as far as like when I first saw his IG, I'm like, oh, this is like a Tim Dillon to me, like very, very sporadic,
Mexican
loud,
Tim Dillon.
comedic, you know, like,
done too.
you know, like I like his format that he has going on, and I want to support. And then, like I said, I saw your guys's, and I'm like, I feel like I already know these guys, you know, and like myself, I'm a little bit more laid back entrepreneur, like you said, but you know, I do want to be within a group too. I don't want to put myself in a box where I'm just going to be a loner for the rest of my life, just because I do work a lot and I do tend to do a lot of things in between things. So this for me is one of those concepts that, hey, I'm with a group of guys like-minded and I want to be around them, you know, why not
Sick.
support one another?
Hell yeah.
And I feel it, you know, like this thing right now, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And once again, this is coming from Ramses, because this was more of your idea than mine. I was just more of the guy like, let's do it, you know?
And I appreciate you for helping me
Yeah.
to make this happen.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, and this is my first time actually using headphones on my in my room.
How's it feel?
It feels odd. It feels odd. Yeah, it feels different.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It is
I never
nice.
use headphones. Yeah.
last
Yeah.
time
I love using headphones.
Yeah?
I love it.
Same
I love
over here.
it.
Same
It's like I don't know. There's a whole. I'm a nerd about it. I'm
Okay.
very
Yeah,
nerdy
no,
about it.
You can
No,
check
I
your
get it,
audio.
but-
I just want to say thank you as well for my part. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for even having me in mind and being part of this. This is
Of course.
this is
Enrique.
really nice. You know,
Of course.
He was the
Yeah,
perfect
this
one
is
to have on
perfect.
this.
I love it. Thank
yeah.
you so much. Thank you so. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Come on, Enrique.
Thank you.
Come
Yeah,
on. The honor is mine.
All right.
You insist.
Yeah. And then, like I said, hopefully my audience could gravitate towards yours, vice versa with theirs, you know, and then, you know, we could just kind of grow each other's podcasts or content that we are trying to grow. Because I do a lot more than just podcasting. And like I said, my demographic within my community, it's more business, you know, like entrepreneurs, but I know people like to see other things, you know. There has to be an audience within my audience that would gravitate towards what you're doing, which I know I like, and if they're following me, I know they're going to like you as well. So why not push them to you organically rather than forcing it? So,
Beautiful.
yeah. Vice versa. Vice versa.
You're
with
gonna
these
make me
guys.
cry, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like another pod, bro. Like I was like,
You're gonna make
him
me
and his
cry.
feelings, bro.
Ah, come on.
Feelings are dope.
Him and his feelings.
Emotional, man.
There's nothing wrong with emotions.
Emotions are good, man.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it out.
I try to let it out sometimes.
Yeah?
I try to shed it too.
Like once a week.
I'm trying sometimes.
once a week?
And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, how the fuck do I get out of this? And help!
Forcing it out. huh?
Yeah, I get stuck there. I'm like, too emotional. Oh, man.
Gotta pull back.
I gotta pull. It's hard, yeah. But yeah, I love being emotional.
Yeah.
It can be annoying for some, you know.
Oh, for real?
I think people do get annoyed.
Yeah, it gets weird around the room. Like,
Yeah, like, oh, otra vez. What's wrong with you this time? You know, like, no one wants to hear you complain again. Ya te dije.
Is it complaining, or is it that you're just like just letting your stress out? You know, like, because I know the
Venting,
different.
yeah.
Yeah, like venting. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, I do vet. No, you know what? I used to when I was younger. Now, as an older man, I just kind of keep it to myself and pray about it and just
really?
talk to my wife, you know, my
Okay.
mother at times. But
You don't vent with your homies at all?
no, you know, I keep it to myself. You know, at the moment, I'm emotional. I'm very emotional, so I'm saying things out of emotions.
Uh-huh.
So I just rather have it. You know, you might say some shit that you don't really want to say,
Yeah,
or
right,
should have
right.
kept to yourself. So at this point, I'm more like, you know, if it's an emergency, yeah, I'll try to reach out.
Yeah.
Like,
Does it help you, or like you're okay with that? Like,
I prayed about it. I pray a lot about it. Having a support group.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
dad,
there you go.
My wife, you know, my brother, you know, it's
that's dope.
heaven, man. My sister, you know. You guys, I mean, I haven't shared most. Have I overshared with you guys?
No.
Kind of right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, at this moment.
This is the first time.
right now.
Yeah, man, I mean,
Because look, to be honest, dudes don't overshare with each other. Like, as
They really don't.
When you go,
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
hanging out with your homies, like, I don't know why guys block each other off.
Is it the culture, or is it in general?
I think it's a little masculine. What's the word? The big one. The
Masculinity.
Masculinity?
That's the one.
But is it the culture, or is it in general all guys?
I think it's
in
I think it's
general.
in general, dude. Like, just guys want to be tough around each other because if
Really?
you're not,
And then
Yeah.
also they just don't want to kill the vibe.
No,
they
well,
got going
yeah,
on
well,
right now?
here's my thing. I think it comes down to like how we were brought up. I was brought up where I knew I couldn't like bring out my emotions because it was said in our culture that we're not supposed to cry or all that stuff.
Yeah.
But now knowing what I know now, and I think I had brought it up on your pod and my pod, I like to read a lot. And
Yeah.
that's one of those things that I know venting and allowing yourself to even hear yourself talk your problems as far as like speak them out loud.
Yeah.
You're guiding yourself.
Yeah.
But for me, I need to have a support system like him. But for me, it has to be guys.
Yeah. 100%.
Like it has to be guys, and that's the one thing that I think I could honestly say that when I met Ramses, like right away we connected to the point where like we're already bantering back and forth about backstories, and I'm like, all right, this is the guy for me as far as like if I need to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
I could connect with them, vice versa, and I think it's very important for guys in general to have a support system, and I think I trust you guys enough for. If I have an issue or having a problem, I know I could call. Same thing with Danny. I've known Danny for a long time. And whenever he's needed help, as far as like when, because he's also a content creator, he'll call me up. He's like, hey, what do you think about this? Because I want to do this, but maybe I'm approaching it differently. You know, I think it's important that we are allowing ourselves to vent. But the venting and complaining is one thing for me, as far as like if you're going to complain to me or if you're going to vent to me once and then I'm going to give you advice. And then you're going to follow up the next week or the next week after that with the same type of complaint. Now it's a complaint.
Gotcha.
So that's my only thing for me. I have a very small limit as far as like how much I'm able to listen to you until I say, hey, I'm no longer there for you, because now it's just negative energy for me. And you could take that in as well.
Right.
Wow, that's great. Boundaries, huh?
Yeah.
You already have your limits. You already have
Exactly.
your-
It's like, all right, that's
That's
enough.
great.
That's enough.
yeah, and that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Something that's learned, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
learn it. You're
Yeah.
not taught with it. You got something you.
Well, I have a business and I have employees too, so I
yeah.
have to learn right away to like actually understand like the difference between a friend and employee, and of course a client, because everybody wants to talk to me as a friend, but eventually, you know, because there is finances in between, I have to set certain boundaries. And now I understand it when it comes to friendships or when it comes to like relationships that are romantic. It has to be an equal exchange, you know,
Right.
where everybody's meeting everybody equally in a certain point when it comes to certain things. Like I said, if you're going to come to me with a problem, I will talk to you and we'll try to solve it together. But if you're going to do the same thing repeatedly, then for me, I'm like, okay, you're not doing anything for yourself anymore.
They're making you feel like you're just wasting your.
They're just wasting my time, exactly. And then I'm taking that negative energy too, because once you start hearing negativity from someone else, you're going to take that in, even if you're not even wanting to take it in. It's subconsciously just it's going to be there.
But I like that you're open about it. I like that you're willing to listen to the person.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's some people that just don't want to.
Oh, for sure.
Those people need to chill. Like they're just. I mean, what's so hard? Just listen. Because
Yeah.
it is true. When you're in a room amongst men, some people just want to hide in their shell for whatever reason. Because they like when you in psychology teaches us. There's a story like when there's a little girl and she trips over. You know, immediately everybody tells her, "Oh, everything's okay. You're okay. You could cry. You know, everything. You know, it hurts. Whatever. I could fix it." When a little boy trips over, they tell him right away, "Hey, shut up. Like that doesn't hurt. Get up.
Toughen up.
Yeah, get up. Like don't cry." So from a young age, we were told that to like suppress our like emotions. That's why I think a lot of guys don't want to talk.
I
But
think-
I do like that you
Yeah.
want to hear.
No, I agree what you're saying. But as far as like me playing the devil's advocate, when it comes to physical feeling and actual emotional feelings, two different things.
Yeah.
I think a guy that's coming up, we have to be taught a little bit different than girls, because they do make decisions off of their emotions, and guys have to be a little bit more logical. So if a little kid is crying over something that's that small, not of course if he's like his arm's broken or he actually scrapes his leg where it's like, where I have to wrap it up like a lot, and
Yeah.
I know it's.
I mean, I could push it to like other emotional things, like a girlfriend and boyfriend. Like men are also told like get over it. Like
Yeah.
that's also like I say emotional in general.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
have to be physical. It doesn't have to.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad. I meant to like in
Yeah,
general.
exactly.
Because girls are like, oh, cry it out with each other. Like, oh my god, he's an asshole. Like dudes like, man, who gives a who
Yeah.
cares?
Well, I think
bad.
guys are a little bit more direct. I think we need to understand how to communicate with one
Yeah,
another.
that's the problem. Yeah.
And also, we need to understand how to communicate with the opposite sex as well,
Facts.
because that's something that we're not taught. And I think they're a lot better at actually communicating because, once again, they're the ones that are being approached at a younger age because we're the ones pursuing them at a younger age, and we're the awkward ones because we're not the ones being pursued. So they actually start to get their social interactions a lot earlier. As far as like when it comes to us, we have to start building our character via, technically it's rejection, unless you're that guy that technically has looks and plays sports and basically doesn't really have to. And if you can actually see those type of guys too, those are the guys that don't have character either, or the ones that technically get put in a little box in their head when they're in high school, and then after high school they're no longer that guy, and then they're basically nothing. They're just basically living in that age, like Napoleon Dynamite. That one character, right? The uncle.
Yeah.
They become that guy.
He's cool, man. He got married to a black girl.
No, not that guy. The uncle. The uncle.
The uncle.
The
Uncle Rico. Uncle Rico.
Yeah, Uncle Rico. That's-
Okay.
Rico?
That's his name. Yeah. Come on. that's
Yeah.
Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
Uncle Rico's
Yeah,
cool,
so
man.
those are the things that I think we have to start understanding as far as like we as guys need to understand how to communicate with one another.
Yeah.
I understand that we are more direct. If I say something to Ramses, like if he tells me something that I didn't like, I am going to be 100% honest. And of course, we're a little bit older, so I know I'm going to be a little bit harsher with him because sorry about that.
Wrong.
It's an emotional topic.
2023. It's 2023. It's okay.
Wrong pronoun.
Wrong pronoun.
Don't get me. I was gonna say
Canceled.
Yeah, but now that he's a little bit older, it's going to be a little bit different as far as like the conversation. Of course, if I'm talking to a little kid that's a teenager and he's a little boy, I am going to be a little bit more lenient. But once again, it all depends on the ages that we actually are talking to.
Sorry.
But yeah, I think it's very important that guys do communicate with one another.
Facts.
It's one of those things that I've had to have understood for myself, how to communicate with myself as well, and of course how to communicate with those around me.
Yeah.
Just because I know, like I said, once again, I'm an introvert. I don't even like talking in general. It gets me tired. I want to be alone half of the time. So when growing up, I didn't understand that. I'm like, oh, why are you like this? So I was looking at myself very negative, but it wasn't until later I started reading. I'm like, oh, this is just some people are like this, and that's
True.
it.
It's okay.
But yeah, no, it's good
Get
that
on the head.
you like to vent every now and then.
Yeah, it's
That's
good
what we're
to
getting
that.
at.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's good to share your emotions. Show your
Is,
emotions.
is your conversation like very, very different from your brother to your wife?
Yeah. You share more with other people. I share more with my wife. I do share. I guess I do.
You get
with everybody, right? With everybody, no?
You get deep with your wife?
Yeah, I get deep with my wife.
yo.
Very deep.
Beautiful.
I get deep with my brother, my mother,
That's not what I meant.
father. Not in that nature, but I just mean in the nature of just
Conversation.
conversation.
Yeah.
We open up. I grew up in a family that's more. We had family meetings.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's interesting.
We
That's
sat
different.
down and like, okay, what's going on? And
That's
then-
necessary.
different.
That's necessary.
and that's something that my parents didn't learn. They learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that they grew up doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was beautiful that they implement that in my
Yeah.
childhood. And I think it's
Yeah.
No,
amazing.
I think that's important.
Strong
It is.
communication,
That's very important.
listening to a person's complaint, and
True.
just
Yeah.
I think that taught me a lot on how to
Yeah.
communicate with
Solving
people.
problems together and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, arguing the fuck out of each other,
That's
hating
what's
each
up.
other, saying the meanest shit, and then eventually just try to find a way to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true because it's your family. You have to learn to. If you don't love your family, you're not gonna love the random person you don't know. So it's,
Yeah, it's just a lot, man. I mean, I heard Joe Rogan they asked him, would you like to meet your father anyway?
Oh, wow.
Because I guess his father walked out on him.
Yeah.
I know.
And they asked him that question, and he responded, "No, fuck that guy.
Whoa.
Fuck that guy. Like, I don't want. No matter if he's my blood. Like, at the end of the day, just because you're blood doesn't mean we're family. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Right,
so
right.
it could go both ways. It's just
Damn. No, I've heard that.
Yeah, and when you agree to that you choose your family. Just because you're born in a family doesn't mean
You have to be in it.
you have to be that family. You know what I mean?
Sure,
You always could create your own tribe of people.
I've heard there's a saying, like blood, is the family you were born with. Like there's family that you're born with,
Okay.
but then friends is the family that you choose.
Yeah. Facebook.
Whoa. Quote that.
Quote that shit.
I'm trying to sound deep as fuck.
No, but it's true. No,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's even your own family that likes to turn their back on you.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
it's
It's true.
To each his own. You know, they've already
Yeah.
split.
I've been in situations where friends
Whatever makes
have-
you happy.
I've been in situations where friends have helped me more than my own family,
Oh.
That's true.
and it happens.
It is what it is.
No shade against my family. I love my
Is
family,
there-
Yeah,
brother?
but
This guy right here. I'm out right now.
but I've been in situations like that. You know, like shout out to my homies. You know, like that gone the extra mile to
Yeah.
help me.
yeah, that's
You
nice.
know, and when I'm like
That's
you know
beautiful.
deep in a hole,
Yeah.
you know, like that. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, I think friendships are it's work. Like I said, it's an equal exchange. Like I said, there's certain things that I do for Ramses now, you know, that I wouldn't do for myself because
right.
I work a lot. But there are times that he hits me up like, "Hey, do you want to hang out?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's hang out." But I'm making the effort, knowing that I work throughout that whole week.
Yeah.
I know that it's important that I need somebody there as well, just as much he needs somebody when time is needed, and we're like just chilling here,
Yeah.
or like I said, we went to go watch wrestling. I don't even go out half the time. Like half
Bro.
the time, I don't do stuff like he does.
We even bought wrestling masks, bro.
Oh, I completely forgot my
so
wrestling
cool.
mask. Yeah, we're gonna have a podcast with those
That's
masks. Yeah.
You invited me to that. You know.
Yeah, And that's the thing. Like
really
I'm
wanted
not,
to make
I'm
it.
not gonna be that kind of guy where like if I meet you, bro, and I love what you're doing, and it's something common that we're all doing here, like we're in this room right now, and I invite Irvin, I invite the guys, I invite everyone that are like I know that's in that circle, and you're in that circle, bro.
I'm in that circle.
You're in that circle.
Circle
bro.
of trust.
You're in that circle, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
We need a
That's
name.
why.
We
That's
need a
why.
name.
I've not only have invited you to that, I've invited you to multiple things before that too.
A comedy.
Yeah, that comedy show. You know, like I like, bro, because I try to include you too, bro.
Thank you. You know, I know I might decline some of those because
It's all right, and I get
life
it.
gets too real at times.
You're a family man.
Yeah.
I understand,
so
but the thing is, the effort.
the effort's really meaningful.
yeah,
Thank you.
It's
Yeah.
there,
Never quit,
and
man.
I want you to see that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hopefully we
I
can-
do see it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
Hopefully we can all get together at my house and eat some tacos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
What
sir.
kind of tacos? What kind of tacos?
We had, what is it, birria?
Birria?
tacos?
I don't know. You guys took me
Oh.
to some like fast food Mexican joint.
Pastor. I'm a pastor guy, man.
Yeah, that was the first time that I actually went through a
I know
drive-through.
a spot for
yeah.
that one.
Give me that.
That it was like, oh, let's go get some Mexican food, and we went through a drive-through. I'm like, what the?
We were supposed to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
but
that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That's right. It was the guy wasn't
they,
there.
they weren't open?
No, the guy wasn't there.
The guy wasn't there.
Oh.
The guy wasn't
okay.
there.
The guy
The
was
guy-
not
the
there.
guy-
It's all
The
good,
guy
though.
wasn't there.
The guy that was gonna let us in.
He wasn't
we,
there.
We made it work though.
Yeah, we made it work.
We got tacos. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
tacos de birria. Yeah. Oof.
They were good.
It was good.
They were
No, it was
pretty
good.
good. I liked it.
Yeah, we actually I stayed at your house for a good
For
minute
a
too.
minute.
It was like midnight
Chatting it
You
up.
should take
Yeah,
it
it's like
to the next step, bro.
to this next.
Let's spend the night?
Sleepover party! Pizza party!
Nightcap?
Yeah, but-
Nintendo Switch!
Hey.
Fuck yeah, dude. We should,
Smash tournament?
dude,
Oh.
why, man should still have slumber parties, bro.
Smash Bros.
I don't see why
tournament.
not.
Why not, dude?
Should men have slumber parties?
I would like to have a slumber party.
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't know about that one.
Dude, that's long gone, I think.
No.
I don't want to.
I don't know about that one. I want to sleep in my own bed.
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you guys snore?
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
there you go. I want to hear you snore.
Quick too.
I
Yeah.
want to hear you snore.
I don't want to hear me snore.
Oh, there you
I
go.
wake myself up, man. I'm like, what the
Or
fuck?
how about slumber party, but you sleep in different rooms?
No, what's
that,
the point?
that sounds like a hotel trip.
That's literally just sleep at your house.
Hey, you know, I see.
I'll
dudes,
see you in the morning.
I see dudes do that.
We'll have breakfast.
I've seen guys do. They plan a date and they go travel to a place together.
Ah, see, that's different. That's different.
Airbnb. I've done
Airbnb.
that.
Yeah,
You know,
Let
go
it
to
go
Vegas.
slumber party.
Go to Vegas.
different.
I'm not a Vegas guy.
No, never been. Or
I'm more of a mountain guy.
that's
Okay.
that's cool too.
You like mountains?
Yeah.
You look like a wilderness
Big
type
bear.
guy.
Damn. I mean, they said I look like that Geico man. What's his name?
The Geico.
Fucking the caveman, man.
Oh.
That's how they bullied me in school, man.
Oh,
Hey, the caveman. I'm like,
I thought you were
"Hey."
talking about the gecko.
Yeah,
I was
the
like,
The fucking lizard. I'm a reptilian and shit.
nah.
About the caveman, that's old.
Those are old
That's
commercials.
old.
Yeah.
But we know that.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why I said that, but at the end of the day, we should take an Airbnb trip
No, I'm down for that.
to Italy.
That's-
damn.
No, bro, they won't let me back in.
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
Don't want to say that. Don't.
That's what I mean about sleeping in different rooms, though. That's the slumber
I thought you meant like in your house.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
I started with that for sure. Why not?
Not me.
If y'all weirdos
Nah,
ready
I'm
for
good.
that.
Okay, yeah.
But
I mean, it's a little bit weird sleeping all in the same room, farting, snoring.
Yeah.
you know?
That
I'd
sucks.
be
That's
down
not
if it-
fun. I mean, when
yeah.
I was a kid, cool,
There's nothing wrong with that.
but Airbnb's cool. Airbnb
I'm down for
Airbnb with the boys.
Yeah, or
Joshua Tree. You ever been to the Joshua
There you
Tree?
go.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
I'm down for that.
Airbnb's at the
Yeah, I'm
Joshua
down for
Tree.
that.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah.
Send me up, bro. Send me up.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna vlog it.
Yeah, we're gonna start a GoFundMe and
Pay the whole trip.
Yeah, if you guys want us to vlog our trip to Joshua,
It's just literally a road trip with guys. That's what it is.
it's literally,
Well, pizza.
bro.
Need a rental.
Get a rental.
Yeah. Same question as far as like what we had mentioned with his brother. Do you guys communicate?
you are two brothers, right?
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna be real.
Blood brothers.
I'm
Get real, bro.
There we go.
I'm gonna be real. This is gonna be
Don't spill the beans.
this is gonna be therapy. I'll be.
Oh shit!
I'll
Look
be-
at your brother. Oh.
He's nervous right now.
He's
nervous.
He's nervous,
What you
but
about to say, boy?
I'm gonna be real. Growing up, we kind of didn't because we have an age difference.
Wow.
Okay,
Big age difference.
How big? How big?
Big age. 6 years.
6 years.
That's a big age difference.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
an age difference. But now that we're both adults,
Mm.
yeah, we tend to talk more now because
same
we're
screen.
adults now.
Yeah, same playing field.
Same playing field, exactly. Yeah, so that's what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, because when we were growing up, there's always fights.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
yeah, witnessed a couple.
Physical fight?
Oh,
You
yeah.
win this couple.
Yeah, he'll
Really?
win. He'll win.
We will get down.
You seem big, dude. You seem pretty. You're pretty big, bro.
Where-
You ever pick this fool up? You ever pick this? Slam him across the fucking room?
Bruh.
Have you? Yes or no?
We've had a few.
That's a yes.
What was the biggest one?
That's a yes.
What was the most memorable?
Top
Oh my
five.
god, bro! We're going.
No, just top five, man.
We're really talking about this?
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, talking about feelings, bro.
It's the past. I guess.
Yeah, what happened? What
Yeah,
happened?
man. What's that one
He
traumatic experience?
No, it's just little squabbles here and there, you know.
Was there
there must be
was there
awesome.
ever any blood?
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah, one time.
All right,
one
tell
time-
me the story then.
One time.
What happened?
Oh, come on.
Come on, we want to hear a story.
Hey, I thought you were gonna open up.
I know. I
I
thought
know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Isaiah, why don't you tell a story? How about
All
that?
right, Isaiah, go for it.
I'll tell it. I'll tell it, bros.
How about two? You go first, then you go second.
Yeah,
Two
I want to hear a
perspectives.
story too. I want to hear a story.
Two different worlds.
The build up.
The
Yeah.
build-up.
Or two different stories. If he gives one, then you give one.
You might learn something.
That's not true. Damn, just like exposed right
Same
now.
story, different stories.
We're being exposed as brothers right now, so.
Yeah.
He's not really my brother.
Oh, ouch.
adopted.
That's when I got my
But,
envelope from the DNA test.
like
With a Maury and shit.
like I
Maury show.
said, we did have we still do have an age difference, but now it's different because we're both adults now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yes, we had little squabbles here and there. You know, growing up, you know, we'll get into fights. Sometimes he'll get a few lucky ones here and there, and I will get a few lucky ones. So it was like back and forth.
Yeah, but
right?
how would it initiate? That's the story that I want to hear. How would it
what the
build up
fights
to?
be about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because it could be like, growing up, I would get into squabbles with my brother. It'd be like stupid stuff like, oh, you didn't give me the controller, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
literally,
actually is stuff like that.
simple,
Yeah.
stupid stuff.
Yeah, it actually was.
I called shotgun.
now like being at this age and looking back at it now, we never really talk about that, you know, because we kind of just bury that. That's in the past. It was
whatever.
it was something
acceptable.
negative.
It's like we're
because
here now.
It's violence. You know what I mean, between siblings.
It's good violence though.
Yeah.
How?
You guys are still sitting next to each other.
I mean, because
Yeah, it's
we,
true.
we tend to bury it. That's why.
Yeah,
It was that bad?
I know where you're coming from, though.
You know what I mean?
I have a family friend that we used to have like crazy ass experience. Like we were playing Monopoly and shit, and
Not Monopoly.
somehow somebody took more money than anybody. So that that family member just fucking went "fuck you guys" and flipped the table over,
And getting down.
and then poof, it was like 4 of us. 5 of
Oh
us.
my god.
It's crazy. Man.
Damn.
Hell yeah. But yes, we've had squabbles here and there, I guess you could say, and we've matured a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I
We've
hope so.
matured a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
I don't think he wants to tell the story.
Well, that's the long story short, man. Like, the table flipped, everybody's running, and this guy was like a big age difference, like 7.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then we're just running, and that shit, like, we had a fat, chubby friend, and named Eric. And he was running. He was pink and pudgy. He was like Majin Buu. You ever know Majin Buu?
Dang, Eric.
He looked like a mini
God.
Majin Buu, and he was running, and he couldn't find somewhere to hide, and he hid behind the door, and his fat ass is just like hide behind the door. And that dude's just looking for him. Eric, well, I see you. And he grabs the doorknob and starts slamming
Oh
against
my
it.
gosh.
He's like, oh, oh, oh. And I'm watching everything.
Doorknob
I'm
imprint.
watching everything under the bed and shit. I was like, oh, this shit, dude. I gotta hold my laugh. And he heard me giggle, so he went to go get the pellet gun, the little plastic BBs. And I was like, I see you. And I'm like, huh? And he starts shooting my ass. Bah, 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 bah.
Oh my gosh.
Monopoly, huh?
Monopoly.
Monopoly. But okay,
Now,
how
that
about,
person doesn't like to talk about those stories because it's very
I think ours.
Embarrassing.
embarrassing, and honestly, it's not the best self.
Yeah.
At the moment. But it's at the end of the day, I
There's
think it's a
nothing
funny
wrong with
story.
it. Yeah, there's
It's a
nothing wrong
funny
with it.
story. I like
how about
it.
we do this then? Okay, since you shared yours,
Thank you. Yeah.
I'll share one, and then I think my brother can share the other one because
Let's go.
I think there's two highlighted ones that we've gone down.
Down.
We used to get down, bro.
There's one that there was a lot of blood.
There's one that there was a lot of I'll let you tell that one, and then I'll tell the other one.
Okay.
So that the one with the blood involved happened before, and then I'll let Isaiah talk about that one, and then after him I'll talk about the other one.
All right.
So go ahead, Isaiah.
Start us off, bro.
paint
Why you flip it up?
Go get it.
I set him up. I set him up.
That's good.
All right, let him tell his favorite story.
Go.
I don't know. I guess just growing up, you know how like little brothers, we tend to get picked on.
Yeah.
Why you gotta do this, bro?
by
Bullying the little one,
by
yeah.
the
It
big
happens.
brothers,
It
right?
happens.
That's what happens.
It happens.
Gotta show who boss.
I guess there was a point in time, like, I snapped, and then
Why though?
You snapped, huh?
I guess
It's
just
too much.
everything built up. You
What'd
know?
you
but
build-
what was the
yeah,
story though? I
like,
want to
what-
hear the story.
What broke the camel's
So,
back, man?
All right, so basically, over time, there was a time when I told Ramon, because I was smaller than him. I was way smaller than him, and then
What age?
I remember telling him, I was like, look,
You can get
one
older.
of these days, I'm gonna be bigger than you.
Wait, Pete, for me, I thought you were the older brother.
No.
I'm older, bro.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you.
He's a big dude.
Damn. So
Even
you
like-
said, one day, I'm going to get big. I'm going to whoop your ass, motherfucker.
How old were you guys though?
I was probably like,
He was little.
well, when this happened, I was probably like 14.
You got a nickname?
15.
Enano?
Around
Enano?
Around that time, you were about the same height or a little bit.
Yeah,
from what
I was
remember.
like, I went through a growth
Yeah,
growth
you
spurt,
stretched.
and then
You didn't stretch. You got
And,
buffer, man. Like,
Dude was
Took his
big.
vitamins.
so I remember, I forgot who was playing the GameCube.
GameCube.
Oh,
Here we go.
It was a
This is it.
GameCube.
Okay, the
It was
GameCube.
Smash
Now
Bros.
it's interesting.
Okay, we're going
God.
somewhere.
As soon as he said GameCube, ooh.
You know where this is going.
started, dude.
And I forgot what happened, but I think he pissed me off,
Of course.
and then I turned off the game while he was playing.
Hey, yo.
I just
That's
hit the
mad
power-
disrespectful.
I just hit the power button, and I think I remember the game that he was playing. It was Splinter Cell.
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's an intense game.
He didn't save it.
I'll be pissed if I didn't save
He
it.
didn't get to save it.
Get your ass beat.
No, that's
So
Get your ass beat, boy.
I remember he grabs me like in a headlock, and then like we're on the couch, and then I think he punched me a couple times,
Where?
and then
I didn't punch him, bro. I didn't.
I don't know.
I didn't punch you.
He remembers. Go,
What?
keep going.
I was hot. And then I don't know. I guess like I just
You lost it.
I lost it. So
Fuck you. You went Super Saiyan.
yeah. So like I got him. I got him in the nose,
Oh, no.
and then yeah, like there was blood everywhere. After that,
How
like,
you feel? Did you
Yeah,
feel victorious?
but in that moment, I did grab you and I had you like in a headlock,
Mhm.
and then I remember I told you I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you go. I gave him a heads up, like, okay, I'm gonna let you go, and as soon as I let him go,
Boom.
boom, he hit me.
God.
Yeah,
Cheap shot.
yeah.
So I'm not gonna let you walk. I'm
Hey.
not gonna let you walk away.
You angry?
Shouldn't have
Bam.
grabbed him. Shouldn't have grabbed him.
Testosterone,
And
bro.
then what? You're bleeding all over the
I
floor,
was
dude.
bleeding.
Yeah,
Was it-
but
Did
then
you get more
carpet?
pissed off or?
I was all like
he basically broke his nose.
he broke my nose.
You
Yeah.
broke his stain.
Yeah, because we went to the hospital that same
I
night.
went to the hospital.
Who got an ass whooping?
Both y'all.
Both of y'all, huh?
Not me. I went to the hospital.
Yeah. Dang, that's wild.
Just know this.
You didn't mean it though.
I lost my GameCube that night.
I bet.
Yeah,
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
end up getting them back eventually?
yeah. Over time,
Okay, you got- okay.
I bought another one.
Oh,
No,
your
no.
parents just broke
He
that shit?
He lost it.
I lost no,
it.
like I lost all my games. Like mom, like literally, bro.
Damn,
like,
that
you know
sucks.
Hispanic moms.
Yeah, they went to the extreme measures, dude.
No,
chancla.
she made me do it.
Oh no.
She made me do it. So she
Psychological
made me.
warfare, bro.
She made me grab all the games out of the case,
Break all your games, Miko.
snap the CDs in half,
Dang.
bro. And I had like the best games,
Oh no.
the best collection.
Were any of them his?
Just the Splinter Cell ones.
Wait, that's what happened?
That's what happened.
Because I remember
He was looking for it.
Yeah, I was like one day when I came back, I was like, "What happened to the GameCube?"
Yeah,
but I never asked
and then
anyone.
yeah. So
I was like,
Game was just
like, bro, like, all right,
That's what happened.
It's been a crazy night. I'm not gonna ask no questions. I just want today to be over.
he was out cold, so he didn't.
Yeah,
He was on the floor, I see.
I went. We went to the hospital locally, and then they kind of like just like grabbed my nose, and they grabbed like this,
Ay, ay,
it
ay.
was this weird like little contraption thing where it snaps it. Yeah, and I was like still bleeding.
Oh.
I was still bleeding, so I was just like this,
Ouch.
like this, and then they were like, "Okay, ready," and they juke you. They juke you. Okay, on count of 3, I'm gonna snap it back. Okay, and they were like 1, 2, clap. I'm like, "Are you set on 3?" You know?
Aye.
Yeah.
And then you scream like a mother, like, ah!
No, it didn't
I
hurt.
was screaming.
Really?
Wow.
It was more surprise because
Oh, you were
she
just-
did it so
yeah.
quick. She was like professional.
Oh, there you go. That's why they did it.
Yeah. She it was so quick, and then I remember they gave me like this thing to keep it straight or whatever.
Yeah.
Like to keep
Like a
warm.
brace.
Yeah, like a little nose
Yeah,
brace.
yeah. Did you have like black eyes, like right here?
No, I did get a little bit swollen
Okay.
here,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
about it.
But you woke up at the hospital, huh?
No, I didn't get knocked out, bro.
Oh, I thought you got knocked out.
You came back.
No, I never got knocked out. I just because like you
Oh.
said, like it was a bunch of blood.
Uh-huh.
I freaked out because
Yeah.
it was so much blood. Yeah. So that was that story.
But that, I mean,
Freaking GameCube.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
man,
how long did you have that brace on?
Maybe like a week.
Well, you guys 14, so that you're 21.
I think so.
Yeah,
Wow.
bro. Mathematics.
That was quick.
Yeah.
and were you buff at the time, or you were still
Hell
small?
yeah, he was.
No,
Nah.
he was
He
like
was 14.
Was
He
I
was
big?
14.
Yeah,
He was
I
like
don't- Nah, he was
teenager.
nah,
He's known me since I was like
yeah, around that age.
Yeah. He witnessed it.
Younger than that, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
no,
Nah.
But I wouldn't fight now as an older man. I would not fight.
I've never fought.
That's
so.
irresponsible. You got to worry about like medical bills, and then you know,
I mean,
you get hurt, you
I think-
old, you don't recover.
I think
Doing time.
if I don't have a choice,
Yeah, if you have no choice.
like, if it
Obviously.
gets down
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
Someone has a gun to me.
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to.
Okay, if somebody has a gun to you,
Of course.
you're gonna fight a man with a gun?
I mean, why? What else? am I
There-
gonna do,
there's
die?
ways.
I guess I could.
There's
I'm
ways,
right here, and I'm pointing a gun at y'all.
there's ways to disarm. Have you seen?
Disarm it from here.
Have you seen that
You see
chubby?
Steve
No way.
Seagal?
Have you seen that chubby cop with his tutorials?
Try next time.
You guys ever seen
Oh
that
yeah,
video?
the cop, the one that.
That one cop, he's like, "This is how you disarm a guy."
Yeah.
All those dumb videos. Oh my
He's gonna get people
god.
killed.
they're legit.
That's what I'm saying. Don't fight a man with a gun.
No, I know that, but like, if he's, let's say, if he's like putting hands on me, I have to put hands back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Obviously,
Oh,
I
yeah,
wouldn't go look for a fight. You know, I'm not that type
No,
of guy.
yeah, no.
But
Yeah.
Would you would you fight? Would you fight somebody?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Have you fought anybody?
Yeah, when I was younger. Yeah.
You get a lot
Yeah.
of
Always when we're young.
squabbles.
Yeah, in high school. Yeah.
High school.
Yeah.
Wins and losses all the same.
There were mostly wins, but
You
it was
win
mostly
some? Wins? Dang,
yeah.
you-
Well, all the guys in high school were all taller than me, but I would kind of like break them down
matter.
psychologically,
There you go.
and then from there,
You were a wrestler.
yeah, I did
They
wrestling.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Psychologically, tell me
Yeah.
about
What,
that.
what would you say?
Yeah.
Whatever I felt like they were self-conscious of, you know, like if they had a lot of acne or if
Ouch.
their hair was receding,
Not the
you know,
acne.
or
You'll get
You
under
be bullying me for my nose. Hey, you sucking up all the air.
Oh my
Thanks, man.
Stop breathing.
I'm sorry. We laughed. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
don't be sorry. It's a joke.
Yeah.
But you say some shit like that.
What?
Like,
I wouldn't do it on purpose. I would just
Okay.
kind of, it was just more self-defense, if I would, I did football. So I was around all the jocks.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
of course, right away, I already understood that I had to defend myself. The first thing I understood, like, okay, use your words, break them down, literally break them down little by little. And then from there, it's psychological where it's on their head where they already think they're smaller. So if you get in a fight, you already won.
It's weird how like words are more of a punch than the actual
Yeah.
punch.
Yeah. Exactly.
A
Mike
wordsmith.
Tyson said you win fights by the stare. He's always won fights before he got in the ring, intimidating people.
He said that?
That's
Wow.
That's what Mike said. He's like,
Swear.
I already knew he lost the fight when I looked at him.
Dang.
So just a couple, add a little words in there.
I mean,
got him.
it's Mike Tyson, bro.
Psychological,
I
man.
know that, but
It's all psychological.
You got
He can-
Mike
Yeah,
Tyson
but Mike
staring at
Tyson
you.
was smaller too.
Yeah,
Mike
so
Tyson
did-
for a heavyweight, he was a smaller guy.
big
He
neck.
he was still Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but if you would actually,
He lost though, dude.
if you were to see his interviews, as far as like if when he first started, he was just as scared as the guy in front of him.
Facts.
It was just more of the stare down that he already understood. Like, okay, I know where he's at because psychologically, I already know where I'm at.
So he just scanned,
Oh, wow.
just scanned him. And then,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like that.
Can I say the second one?
Yeah, orale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. You've been dying to tell us.
It's like, let me redeem myself.
Yeah, I kind of redeemed myself.
All right.
This,
Wait,
is,
how-
this is later on.
No, hold on. What's up,
I
Anthony?
was gonna ask, like, how old were you guys in this one?
Probably, I want to say 20. I was probably like 25.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 years after.
Let's go.
Our cousin Benjamin was there.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't Justice there too?
Justice.
Justice.
Oh yeah.
A homie, old homie of ours.
homie justice.
I
Shout out to
remember
Shout out to Justice.
we used to share rooms, me and my younger brother, right? They were in the room playing Halo, right? You guys were playing Halo?
Xbox.
Yeah, Halo.
Halo
Oh, we were
what?
playing
Another
Smash.
game. Another game.
I thought it was Halo.
I don't know.
Yeah, and it was Xbox, right? You know how Xbox has 4 controllers,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So
was
it was him, Justice, and our cousin Benjamin playing. So that's 3. So there's an extra controller that could play, right?
Mm.
And I remember I came in the room and I think it was like I came home from work, I think, and I was like, hey, let me play, because there's a 4th controller, right? And then this fool said like straight out no, and I was like, oh, come on, let me play, whatever, right? And then I think because he was younger, he probably was like rebellious, testosterone was developing or whatever.
He got bigger.
And then
He flexing on you.
this
now
is
you
this,
suck.
I beat you up already, bitch.
so
You ain't play.
we're grown now. We could look back at it, talk about it, and laugh about it now. And I remember when I said that, this is what made me mad.
What got you mad?
This is what triggered me.
What
right?
triggered you?
This is the part where it triggered me.
Get to it, man.
When I said, "Come on, let me play," he looked at his buddies, our cousin and his friend, and he was like, "This guy over here, like that."
Oh.
So that part triggered me.
I really got to your ego. Huh?
Because the reason why it triggered me because I was like, this cocky motherfucker, like that.
Who was better at Halo?
And then it wasn't it wasn't about who's better than on
This
Halo.
guy's
No,
flexing.
yeah, he's trying to like look tough in front of his friends.
For sure.
That the game didn't even cross my mind.
Mm.
And
So
and I was like,
disrespectful,
oh, okay.
You were disrespectful little
Yeah.
kid, man. What's wrong with
Now.
you, man? Okay, what happened?
So I don't know. One thing I don't know. This is the part where I kind of blinked my like.
Blacked out.
You suppressed it.
Yeah, I kind of blacked out. The part I remember is I had him again in the little headlock.
That's your move?
Signature move.
And he was making fun of Benjamin for that move.
Oh,
And it didn't even work the first time.
I've seen Ben do that.
Wait, so what happened?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
and then Benjamin's trying to like separate us, like, come on, man, you guys
Yeah.
are brothers, man. This and that. And then right there, just going ham on my brother.
Yeah.
This time I ain't letting go.
And this time I didn't let go because I learned from the last time.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
You about to get it.
Yeah, I didn't let go this
It's like,
time.
you better hold me down.
You
Yeah.
better, you went, and then what happened?
And then I remember I let him have it, and then Benjamin kind of like finally like okay, I'm gonna let go, and then but I think it's because Benjamin was there. He like had us separate, like, okay, there.
He's a big
stop.
dude, too.
You go over there. He's a big dude too. He's kind of built.
Yeah.
We mentioned it in our podcast, and then, yeah, we kind of separated. Then my mom comes running in like, "What are y'all doing, y'all brothers? This and that,
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like,
Yeah, you heat
my adrenaline was going, this and that.
Wow.
I left the house. I was like, I'm gonna leave.
Took off.
Yeah, I took off to take a breather. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool.
I got a license.
Yeah, and then I think I went like on a skateboard or something.
Oh,
There we
yeah,
go.
On a
Yeah.
skateboard.
That's even better. That's like that.
yeah,
fresh air.
Skateboard is therapy, bro.
You know.
yeah,
Yeah, it's therapy.
yeah. And then yeah, that was it. And then yeah,
Okay.
that was the two highlighted ones.
Mm.
We've gone down a few times more than that, but
Those are the ones.
those are the two highlighted ones.
Wow, so that's good that you guys both share a story and
We can look back at it. We
And
laugh
laugh.
about it. He's my younger brother. I still have love for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah, and it's weird because I can't see him being angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Oh,
funny.
all right. So there's
It's suppressed.
there's a funny story about that because I did have like a lot built into me
Uh-huh.
when I was younger, and so I guess like my mom, like she was realizing that, like she was noticing that because like there was pointing times where I was punching holes in the walls and like,
Oh shit.
like
And I had to fix it.
and so like she signed me up for mixed martial arts.
Remember that?
So yeah, like with that, like it kind of like allowed me to like really kind of like control it and then like
GSP.
and just channel it, to something
Wow.
else, like
Instead of
Wow.
Ramon here. Okay.
yeah.
That's tight.
This
So how
guy
long
was
you been doing
And
it?
ever since then, he hasn't tried to fight me. Ever since.
I bet.
I'll go wild right now. Yeah, bro.
I'll bite somebody. I don't give a shit.
Move the table.
We're about to have a Royal Rumble after this, bro.
he has a wrestling mask, so
Oh, there you go.
Hey. Hey, let's see what happens, yo.
Yeah, I think
tune in next time.
if it's healthy again, I think you guys should do it again, but with gloves on.
There you go.
Get a mask on.
We'll start a Patreon and then
You and your brothers used to do that.
Yeah, well, that's because they were into boxing. Me,
Yeah.
I didn't go into that, but yeah, we used to spar all the time. We used to.
I think I remember your brothers asking me if I wanted a round with them.
that was dope too. We used to
Yeah.
have friends come over and they're like, "Yeah, bro," but people would get scared. Like, no, fighting. People think it's scary. Like,
yeah.
nah, bro, we got headgear. We got, we're gonna hit you the hardest we can, but it's,
Yeah,
you should be good. We're not
you're gonna get mollywopped, but
yeah,
you know.
it's okay. So we'd always put gloves on, but yeah, we always did it when we were kids. When we got older, my brothers have amateur boxing careers. I didn't want to test those guys, but yeah, I think it's. I think you guys should rekindle that with some gloves.
I think that's why your brothers were asking me for a round because when they heard that I was doing MMA,
Oh yeah, that was.
they're like, all right, let's put this dude to the test.
That'd been fun, dude.
How long did he do it for?
I did it for I think it was a year and a half
Oh, okay, not that
or a
long.
year.
You're already older,
But
huh?
I could have continued it, but what made me back out of it is because the guy that was running the place, one of the coaches, he signed me up for to go compete.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
Like a tournament.
Like amateur competition, and then but the thing is, it was in Vegas,
Cool.
and
That'd been nice.
my parents, they're like,
A Sin City.
no, no, mijo, and this and that.
No,
That's-
mijo.
We're
Yeah,
scared.
so I couldn't go. I had to back out.
Lost opportunity.
So,
man.
yeah.
Dang.
You could have been a contender.
And then the funny thing is, there was actually I don't remember her name, but one of my friends that used to train with me in that gym, he pointed it out to me that there was a girl that trained with us in that gym. She was actually in UFC.
Wow.
wow.
Was it Rhonda?
Holly Holmes.
Holly Holmes. No, she was kickboxing.
Oh,
right
shoot.
there. She was a long time ago.
That's cool.
I was gonna ask you, Enrique, have you got into a fight like that in school or anything?
Yeah, I got into boxing in like
There you go.
freshman year. I got
Sick.
into boxing, and I was telling my friends, in classroom, hey, yeah, I'm going to boxing, man. I brought my wraps and shit. Gotta go boxing after this, bros. Got no time for y'all. And then it got around that I boxed, and there was this kid named Xavier.
Oh no.
He did MMA, and he heard about it, and he's like, MMA people just love to fight. You're like,
Yeah.
they want to fight.
They kinda do.
It's a thing that they like. Come on, let's fight. You know,
It's
like
dope.
it's not because like it's a sport to them. It's like it's
Yeah.
like playing.
It's like playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, basically checkers, chess, whatever you want to call it, dude.
Yeah.
But it's like a challenge for them, and he wanted to challenge me, and I was just like, I'm not gonna back down. You know,
You can't.
you
right?
can't never back down. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Never back down. But yeah, so I never backed down. I went after the class was over. We went to in this grass patch area, and everybody made a circle, and he went at it, man. First move, he just ran at me and grabbed me and fucking
Fucking size
and then he just jumped on me and he started bow.
Ground and pound.
I was like, oh fuck! I'm getting fucked up. I was like, fuck it! Ah!
Hey, you need to learn in a boxing
He didn't.
That's not boxing.
He didn't make no flinch, man. He didn't even
Oh,
flinch. I was like, oh fuck! I must. And
He was wearing a cup.
I swung like a motherfucker, hit him right in the chin, and that kind of just threw him off. And I got I got time to get up.
Let's
I
go.
was like, let's
We
go.
back. We back.
I'd never been. My head was just like dizzy and shit. I was like, oh fuck. And then, bow, hit in our face. It was almost like a real fight, dude. And then the mechanic teacher came out. Yo, what are you guys doing? And we just scattered, dude.
With the wrench. With the...
yeah, man. But
Man, what a. So
damn.
you gracefully lost that one, you would say. Oh, but you said you guys were sparring, right? Or
I don't know what. It's a fight, bro. So there's a group of people watching me, and then
No gloves or nothing.
no
huh?
gloves, man. Then went to class.
it
We
was
didn't get in
raw.
trouble. We
It's
just moved
okay.
on.
Yeah.
But that
What-
shit was hardcore,
What
man.
high school did you go to?
I didn't go to high school here. I went to high school out there in New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So like for sure, dude, it was crazy, man. It was
Wow.
crazy. My one of my first fights, man.
That's what's
I
up.
think me and him remember when it was called
we used to body each other.
Body?
Oh, the bathroom.
Trying to go bodies?
Yeah.
I used to do New Vista. I used to go to New Vista, man.
okay.
And then we used to do a bodies over there.
All the time.
We did it for like a couple seconds. We were like, all right, that was cool.
That's fine. And then we do it again.
Yeah, we just chilled. It, like, because a lot of people, you know how a lot of people get heated and all that.
man,
Like,
people,
after
it's
that,
because I think
it's
okay.
like, oh man, you hit me in the face.
I feel like it's middle school days. Is that middle
Wait,
school
middle
days?
school.
Yeah.
You guys were those kids in
Catch this
in middle
fight.
school going up to like, hey, you trying to go bodies?
You want to go bodies?
Uh,
Yeah, that's so
y'all-
fucked up.
Y'all were those kids.
Nah, it was like
No,
it was
Your
like
brother's bullying everybody.
I
trying to go bodies.
I
You
think
created a bully, bro. A bully monster.
no.
Frankenstein.
What happened with us is that there was another kid that was one of those kids,
That guy
and
was-
had told us y'all should go body, and then we were
I
like,
bet, bitch.
What?
we were like, all right,
We just
and
went
then,
it, yeah.
and then we went it.
And what's up?
I don't even remember how that went. I'm gonna be honest.
You went
I
down?
just remember it because I think like I didn't wear like lotion or anything. Like, and this guy was wearing like a dark colored shirt that day. I remember like his shirt was like a bunch
Bro,
of ashiness.
ashy knuckles on my shirt, bro. What's wrong with you?
Stuck?
Next time, put lotion on.
Yeah, dude. Fuck your shit up.
I remember one time I was stuck in one. I was in the restroom in middle school, right? Or I think there was this high school in freshman year. One of those. I was in the restroom, and then a bunch of guys came into the restroom, right? And so they were like, "All right, we're all about to go body right now," and so they turned off the lights and they closed the door, and then everybody just starts.
You were pissing in there?
Yeah, and I was pissing in there. So I was doing my thing, and in the back I was like, oh, dude. I was like, I
Damn.
was taking all the hits, bro.
Yo, I gotta go take a bathroom break real quick.
Go for it.
Go for it, dude.
Yeah.
Go for it too, bro.
Did you guys just want to take a break?
No, just go for it. We'll keep going. My podcast doesn't take breaks.
There we go.
Me and Enrique,
Whoa.
we'll both go take a.
He needs to take a break too.
Go. That's fine.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, I guess these guys will continue then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll continue.
Irvin doesn't like breaks.
I don't like breaks.
That's all good.
It's
Yeah.
all natural.
All right,
Yeah,
Irvin.
exactly.
You want to talk about
Just
fights?
walk in and out. It's a podcast,
Start talking about fights now.
Yeah, let's talk about some real fights now.
right?
Yeah.
So you guys grew up with each other as far as like
Uh-huh.
you guys are the same age group, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we met each other in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
8th grade.
I met their cousin first, but we all had the same teachers, and that's how we.
Yeah, we all had kind of like the same classes in a way too, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, like I think we told the story in one of our episodes. I think it was like the first episode that we recorded.
Oh, we mentioned. Okay.
Yeah, that like I mentioned to him like how I met him.
Mhm.
Like we're in a PE,
Yeah.
and then they gave each one of us locks,
For a lot.
and then like everybody was like unlocking their locks, and I was just like, what the heck, I can't get mine open. And then I remember I think he was next to me or in front of me, and then I was like, hey bro, can you help me out? And then he just like pops it open.
First
Here you
try.
go. Here you go, bro.
But man, you know, it's stupid because like the fucking locks are the instructions are in the back, bro.
Yeah. Right.
But bro, it's come on, man. But yeah, ever since then we just linked up, and it was yeah.
Yeah, we've been chilling ever since.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's very rare that you actually have older friends that you're still hanging out with, especially around our age. Because I have very few friends from that far. Because that's junior high.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't even think I have anybody.
To be honest, like the I have okay, so weekly I do events in my house, you know, do UFC parties, fucking boxing or whatever. And I have some of my close friends. I think almost all of them are from that era.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Old age.
yeah, and you do too. Like all the people that we had in our podcast are homies. They knew forever,
Years.
dude.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's I get. I mean, it's interesting because I always thought it was a normal thing. Like you hung out with your dudes from like the day one guys.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, most of the guys that I used to hang out with, even from elementary, they're like out of state now.
Yeah.
It's not like we're not friends anymore. It's just that they moved. You know,
Right,
like
obviously.
Right.
and so like that's what I mean.
got
Like it's
friends like
it's
that.
very rare that I could actually like where I see like two people from that far.
Yeah.
Because all my friends from junior high or even elementary or some even from high school, we're still close friends. But like I said, they've gone and done their thing.
Just a bunch of likes on IG. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
That's
true.
all it comes down to.
Yeah, it's really cool
That's
though
true.
that you guys stayed connected that
Yeah,
far.
but it's interesting because like when you have friends in middle school, like or like in school in general, like you really don't know if they're really friends unless you hang out with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I feel like people get friendly because they're around them every day, and then once that's gone, you're like,
Yeah, I think it's very rare now that we actually start where we connect with people now just because how busy we are. And then like I said earlier, it's harder to actually have a friend that is able to put his own like whatever is going through his head that day and just like, hey, I'm just like, let me go hang out with this guy because you know he made the effort to call me up and say, hey, do you want to go chill this day or do you want to go chill after this?
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, it's just an equal exchange now, but because we're so busy with our own lives and of course it's just so easy just to connect with people now via social media, we don't feel like we need to make that much of an effort.
True.
So it's harder to connect with people a lot faster via when we're in school. We're kind of having to see each other every day because
That's
we're,
true.
you know.
yeah, with me and him, I think what really glued us, we would go over to each other's house frequently too. Like we play,
Bunch of Halo, Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. We used to skateboard together,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So when you have lots of stuff outside, I think that also helps out a lot. Oh, I was like, I thought they were gonna win.
Yeah, we got new guests.
They're back.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's the
Hey,
clones.
what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Please take a seat for your interview.
Thank you for.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's like when it comes to like even my friend Danny right now, I met him when I first started playing music, and you know, like he was the actual person that actually started doing the photos for my band.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't even doing photography yet. I was teaching his brother guitar, and I met him through his little brother. So it was more of that connection that when there was commonality on the factor that he was a creative and I needed a photographer for my band currently,
cool.
and I would see him because I would go to his house and teach his brother.
Yeah.
Was
And
it like a band that like you create, like you guys put together, or?
All the bands that I've had so far, from what I remember, they were created through me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What was the name of it, if you don't mind me?
The first one, Danny, were you there with Layla? No. So he started with Distant Skies. Yeah.
Distant Skies.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of distance, guys, I got a peace offering for you guys.
Right now?
What?
What is that?
What's going on?
Oh my!
Looks dangerous.
Check it out.
Fuck is that, dude?
What is
This
that?
is called.
Is this an initiation going on?
This is blood.
This is ayahuasca, everybody.
Shut
we
the
gonna-
fuck up. No.
We're gonna do ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
Are we doing a ritual?
Yes, we are gonna do a ritual. This is moonshine, handcrafted by an old
Ayahuasca
Mexican man.
A Mexican making moonshine.
I got
So-
grape juice.
Right.
Okay.
I got water.
What's the percentage on that shit? Sorry.
Oh,
It's off the records, bro. Over 9,000.
It's gonna make you blind.
over
shot.
9,000.
It's over 9,000. I'm not fucking with you.
I know
That's
that
why.
reference.
That's why I suggest you guys
I know that
take
reference.
take a sip, a little bit of a sip, if you guys.
Are we all gonna take a sip?
If you guys would like to, as a peace offering.
Are you gonna
I'll start with Anthony.
Yeah, I'm down to take a sip.
Okay, start with.
I like how he
Let's
asked.
go down this way like that.
Yes, yes, Irving.
Bro, I'm the one that doesn't drink. I'm gonna be on the floor. I want to see how it
No,
affects
bro.
you guys first.
It's just a sip.
He said a
though.
sip, brother.
It's just a sip.
I'll sip it
I'll-
just to let you know it's safe.
I'll dip my tongue in it.
Drink the whole thing. Does it have cinnamon in there?
Yes, that's
Okay,
okay,
saw that.
Okay.
Okay.
Bro, how long did it take me just to drink one beer on my birthday?
Bro, this is just a sip, bro.
Holy
Just a
shit.
Hold on,
sip.
hold on. I want to see his reaction when he sips it, bro.
Chingo.
This is a Costco sample here, guys.
Oh, no. Ugh.
Yeah.
Eek.
Is it like that?
I don't know.
It's all right.
It's all right, right?
It's a little sweet
So
because of the cinnamon.
I know my brother, he doesn't drink, but this is a
Bro, he drinks more than I do.
this is an initiation protocol. He doesn't drink, you guys, okay?
Oh,
At all?
He doesn't drink.
I don't
first
drink at
time
all either.
drinker, huh? Okay.
So yeah, so this is just a little sip, okay? Are you gonna take a sip?
It's a sip.
I'll dip my tongue in it.
Okay, he's gonna take a sip.
All right.
I think I
All
saw
right.
beers from the last
Oh.
time you guys came through.
Smells good.
This guy.
It's like very holiday. It's like it reminds me of Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Because
Merry
drink up.
Christmas.
All right, I'm trying to like give myself
I
time.
can just kill it.
Yeah. Damn, it was really good. Go.
Bro,
You
smell-
made it?
it's-
Bro, just go.
An old Mexican man made it.
Hold on,
I want to try it.
All right.
What was his name?
Whose name?
Felipe.
No, it's Romposo.
Shut up, dude.
All right, I'm gonna
It's
drink
gonna be
it.
strong.
I'm gonna drink it.
What's up?
Okay.
Bro, this is good.
Oh, okay, okay. You shot me
Dude,
with
this
I
thought, because I've had moonshine before, and it kicks your ass.
Yeah.
But this is. I'm gonna have to take another sip.
Nah, that's probably dangerous right
Well,
there.
that's dangerous right there. Thanks for calling that
No,
out.
I want to take another sip.
Hey, brother.
It's raining.
I want to take another sip.
Bro, I'm already losing my vision.
Cut him off.
I want to take another.
Wow. Whoa.
Bro, this is good.
Okay.
I want to take another sip.
No.
No, man. Hey, I want to take some home, man. What's wrong with you?
Hey, I'm kidding. Hey, it was good though.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Good
Thank-
stuff.
Great.
All I smell is cinnamon.
Exactly.
Taste it. Watch. You're gonna like it,
What the heck? Smells like horchata.
bro. To be honest, bro, I didn't even taste much alcohol. Does that mean I'm an alcoholic?
Yeah.
It tastes like one of those teas.
Ah, is it tea? You're just messing with us?
Yeah, it just tastes like one of
I
those
don't know.
teas, bro.
Who knows?
It's good.
I could.
Go.
It
Take-
tastes like
Okay.
it tastes like one of those teas that you drink when you're sick.
I could really taste the alcohol in that shit. Wow.
Really?
Maybe I can't.
I couldn't.
Danny's your turn.
Danny even?
Initiate, brother.
Danny
come
behind the
on.
cams,
Yeah, Danny
taking a
drinks.
sip.
Yeah, Danny drinks.
Danny needs to be
It's
the.
actually pretty good.
Okay.
Danny's a
Really
DD.
strong.
All right, pass that
I
over
mean,
here, guys.
People are
Danny's a DD for all of us.
tripping if y'all ain't think that's strong.
Yeah, it was. I
That's
don't drink.
crazy.
I don't drink. So this guy.
No manches.
This guy.
Dude, it's his.
Bro.
It used to be up to here, and now look at
Dang.
Like some
Party
ass.
time.
No exageras.
No,
Hey,
mira.
that's good stuff.
Yeah, it's really good, but you're right.
That's
I could
good
not.
stuff.
That's too much.
Too much, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
He-
it's
I
great.
think
It's
I think
great.
he enjoyed it because it was a sip. But I think like if you were to like,
Oh hell no!
Why would I do it?
Do you feel
Why
it?
would I gulp it?
Like no, like a straw. You know, in the, can I get one of those in the fucking bar? No. Hell no.
Thank you for
Do you
that.
have a high
Yeah, man.
tolerance?
I think I built mines up. I used to be very like
Alcoholic?
a lightweight.
I think people
A lightweight.
judge.
I used to be a lightweight, bro. Bro.
How old were you when you started drinking?
When I first started like drink. Okay,
12 years old.
Damn.
I started drinking
12
probably when I was
That's young.
like 18,
Oh,
but it was
Yikes.
hard liquor. But
Oh.
then my late 20s, I started drinking beer,
Mhm.
and then I remember like a tall can like this will get me buzzed. I was a light drinker. I was that.
Are you finished
light.
with that?
It has like this much, bro.
Damn.
So yeah, one of those will buzz
What's wrong
me.
with you?
One of those will buzz me,
Just one of those.
and And now one of those, I don't feel nothing.
Bro, I still have your beers in my fridge.
Let me go get it.
Go get
I'm
it.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Go
I'm
get
kidding.
it. I'm not gonna drink them.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna go get
Clients
it.
are coming in. You drinking here? Like, bro, I don't drink at all.
Oh, those are the ones I left?
From
Fuck.
from last
My
time.
bad.
No. They're not those.
Oh.
They're
That
not
was
those.
when you came through.
That last time.
No,
Yeah,
no.
the guys came through.
We had a kickback here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little hangout.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
they brought beers.
So now it takes 2 of those to get you.
no, I think more.
Dang.
More?
There's no
I
way.
think more.
We're like
Wow.
maybe 4
Maybe-
or 5.
4
To
talk
get me how though?
Drunk.
Yeah, pedo, you know.
Pedo? Nah, I think probably more.
Okay,
Like
okay.
5?
Yeah, maybe
but-
maybe 4 or 5.
So you're catching a buzz around like 5 or
Maybe 4.
4 beers.
Barely
Catching a
with
buzz.
feeling.
What's your guys' blurriest story?
Blurries.
Have you ever got shit faced?
Yes.
I've never been drunk.
No.
Yes.
You never been
Oh
drunk?
no, yeah, you
No.
told us that, yeah.
Not proud of it. Drove home drunk.
Oh,
What?
That's dangerous. I'm gonna tell your mom.
I think I drove home.
I'm not proud of it, everybody.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No,
tell us the story,
don't drink and drive. Don't.
Was that-
no,
is
no,
that the
no.
word?
Don't even
Huh?
text and drive.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
tell
know.
us the story though. What was going
It's
on?
not much
tell
of a
us about
story.
it.
I just got drunk with some, my friend.
Oh,
and
okay.
this guy we
So-
randomly met at a bar. He was like, "Hey, you guys want to go to my apartment?" And we're like, "Yeah." dude."
He said
the
yeah.
heck?
And I was like, and
random
we're-
guy.
we all went
Dungeon.
over there, and I'm like, "Dude, what do you do for work to have this cool apartment place?" I sell organs, and I'm like, "Ha, you're funny."
Shut up, dude.
And I was just like, "Let's party!" And
The
then I got so
situation-
fucked up that I got in my car and I'm like, oh, fucked up. And I'm like, I need to take a piss. I was too tired to take. I was just,
What?
It's horrible, dude. It's not.
great.
In your
I'm
car?
not. I felt like I pissed in my car, but I did all right. I pissed outside. Look, and then I rested. I chilled out, trying to cool off, and then eventually I was able to
There you
somehow
go.
manage to get back together and
Wow.
drove home like midnight, like not midnight, but like 12. 1.
Fair.
It is midnight, yeah.
And you never been drunk.
No, this year has been the most that I've drank because of you.
That's not good, bro.
Yeah.
You mean that as a good way? Okay?
Yeah.
You mean that as a good
Yeah.
way?
I'm a very healthy person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting though that friendships or partners, relationships, whatever relationships in general, that you somehow learn different traits from each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
it's
Yeah, but I know
constantly-
my limitations.
Isn't
though.
that
Me
crazy?
too.
Isn't that
Me
amazing?
too.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
I've gotten shit faced before too, and like
That's
it wasn't a
crazy.
good time. Like I was scared for my life, type thing. Like shit face type.
How old
like
are you?
that. I was with the homie Anthony. Shout out to Anthony.
Anthony?
Not me.
Not this Anthony, another Anthony. We were mixing drinks, bro. Like we were drinking wine. We were drinking Ciroc,
Damn.
mixing it with 7-Up.
Damn.
Rookies.
It's the
And-
sugar.
Yeah, It's the crossing different alcohols.
Not
Already a
good.
bad thing to do.
Also that morning,
Hit
And
me that morning.
like the hungover, that
oh,
yep.
don't even remind me
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
I literally spent the whole day. The next day, in bed. Literally the whole day, the whole 24 hours.
Mm.
And at that moment, that time, I was like, I'm never gonna put myself through this ever again. And I don't think I've gotten like that. I've gotten tipsy,
Yeah.
but I don't allow myself to get drunk anymore. I don't allow that on me anymore.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. So I'll get tipsy. I'll have a good time, have fun. But trying to pressure me to drink and drink and drink, I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out of my face.
Mm.
You know?
Jeez.
Like that. So yeah, man.
Good job, man.
A lot of calories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 You have to go,
That's a lot of
that's why
calories in those.
you got to get the Migos, bro. They're light.
The light beer.
Dude, that's like what, 4, like almost a loaf of bread right there, bro? No, I'm just-
Is that true?
no, I think it's like half of it.
Damn.
yeah.
That's
think
how
he-
many,
he
how many
was there.
sandwiches are those?
Oh, dude, I can't even count them. I don't know, but it's a lot.
Probably like 5 sandwiches.
That's why people get
5
that
sandwiches.
Get that beer belly, you know.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
pudginess.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys this? What about
He
you?
was
about
there. He was there for mine.
Oh,
Mm.
no.
There was
Well,
a-
I've seen you too.
I made memes
no,
about
this,
it.
I think this one is no, not that one. Well, that one was bad too.
Dang, how many? This guy's getting
But
a party machine.
I went to I think it was out in Corona. I went out to one of my cousin's birthday parties.
Okay.
I was there.
He was turning 30. Sammy's birthday party. His dirty 30.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, he was there. My wife went, And we so as soon as I got there, bro, it was probably like maybe like what 3-ish
In the
3
afternoon?
p.m. Yeah, no 3 in the morning.
Damn, you guys got the
But
plate.
what's it called? Like right away, dude. They were like, "Hey, bro, let's take some shots." And so like I took a couple shots,
Let's go.
and then I had some beers in between, a couple Angry Orchards, and then some more shots, and then it got to the point where like I was just like, kind of like wobbling,
Oof.
and then I remember like it was like towards the end, like everybody was already drunk. I think it was like me and 2 of my cousins, like we're gone, and then like I threw up everywhere
Damn.
over there, and then like basically like I passed out, and then
Wow.
I think my wife had to drive us home on the way back. So and then like you were in the passenger seat.
I was gonna ask you, like, I think I remember because I think, I rolled with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You ever get like so shit faced that you needed to take a shit?
Shit.
Yeah, like you're so fucked up, like, but you gotta take a shit.
yeah.
Oh.
Take a shit to match the shit face.
Yeah, honestly, I remember I was
Best
so
shits.
fucked up. My friend had to take me to the bathroom, like an old man. He just sit me down.
Oh,
And just-
wow.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm
Wait,
like,
yes,
Oh, no.
shut up. You're
I
lying.
was so fucked
no,
up, dude.
no,
no.
And I just went boom, and that man was surprised. He loud shit. And boom.
He stayed in the bathroom.
Yeah,
You gotta get him up.
That's
back up.
it just
that's a homie right
it
there.
just needed to be done. It's just like as soon as I sat down, I just shitted.
Did he wipe your ass?
No.
Did he put
No,
your
have
pants
respect for
down?
myself. What's wrong with you? I figured out a way, or maybe I did it.
You just don't remember.
But I remember that.
That's
shit.
a good homie. I don't. You know what?
That's a homie
That's
right
a
there.
homie, man.
This guy. Hold on. Let me tell you
I
something.
just remember that story right now.
Okay, so
So you
that-
shit your pants
no,
too, or what?
No, nothing like that. But see,
Okay.
that's a real homie right there, right?
That's a real certified homie
okay.
right there.
So okay,
You-
I
you-
was no
You have a story?
no okay yes, but I wasn't shit faced or anything. This is when we were kids.
We were in high school.
You were in high school.
Wait,
Shit.
both of y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, we shared
So
lockers.
we weren't drunk enough. This is not a drunk story, but similar situation. You have your homie there helping you when you're most vulnerable, right? That's a homie right there.
That's a homie.
I had broke my arm or hand or thumb or
Yeah, you
whichever.
broke your thumb.
Yeah, whichever one that was that day. So I had a cast. And it was really hard for me to like undress myself during PE, you know, because I had
You were twisted.
bro, no, because my fucking cast.
Oh,
We were
had
kids.
Cut him off. Cut him off.
How old again? How old?
We
Shine.
probably like
We were like
16, 15.
Sophomore year.
Oh yeah,
Sophomore year,
15
yeah.
years old. So we were kind of like already like kind of big. So I couldn't do it because all my fingers were closed, so I couldn't use my hands. So I was struggling to get dressed, and I asked this guy, "Hey, bro, can you undo my pants for me?"
Oh no!
Oh.
I'm like in front of everybody here,
Oh no!
and he was just like second guessing it, like, "Nah, man."
No, it's
Of
'cause-
course he
it's 'cause,
second
like,
guessed
It's
it.
because I was like, wait, what? You want me to do what? Then
Yeah.
Unbuckle me, dog.
Yeah. How did that happen? Did you? Hey man, can you help me out?
no,
How
and
was
then
that?
the way he was asking me, he was like, "Come on, man, just take my pants off." And then I was like,
It's all making it loud.
Yeah, I was making
Getting
it,
mad.
I was making it extra though. I was like,
and then
"Come on, you
that's
wouldn't
what-
do that."
And then that's how I was like, "Are you what?"
he was trying to tell me no, like he was saying no without saying no.
I was just so unsure of it. And then there was a guy.
It was like random
It
dude
was
that
a
I've
random
never
guy.
met.
What'd he do?
And he was like, "Come on, man, this guy needs some help." And he just, without hesitation, one-handed, I think,
He just did it.
he unbuckled my shit. I'm like, "Thanks, bro." He's like, "Come on." He was kind of disappointed in him,
Yeah.
but come on,
I was
dude.
like, I wasn't sure what to do. I was like,
It
do
is
I
what
do
is.
it?
Say, man. So you got your homies there. You know, unfortunately, my homie wasn't there that day.
Was he a brother? He was a brother, right? He was black.
Yes, he was black.
How you know?
Because the voice you like, come on, bro.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, I didn't mean to.
no,
make-
but you and that actually sounded
Wow.
like that, right? Like that's how he.
Oh, I guess.
Wow.
I still
I'm
remember.
sorry.
Too.
I don't know.
It was like I didn't
still
mean it.
remember
To, I
too,
didn't.
like-
I don't want to be
remember
cat dog. Was he a black man?
That's my generic voice, dude. I use it everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, everybody.
Say, do it right now.
How was it? I didn't remember.
Alright, come on, man.
man. Come on, dog. Yeah, he was. I was disappointed in him too, though. It was sad. I don't know. But it's good that your homie was there for you.
He didn't let me hear the end of it.
I couldn't believe it.
Maybe you
That's
didn't
mad.
understand. Like, are you fucking with me? What's
Yeah,
going on?
I was
That's
just like
the
that.
confused.
Because bro, we joke, you know,
Right.
we joke
Ah,
around.
true,
so
true.
so I was just like, shoot, if I do, he's probably gonna like yell out, "Man, this dude gay."
Gay!
Yeah,
It was
I probably would have done it. Like, hey, yo, what the? I probably would have.
That would have been funny.
Yeah, but after that, I got an excuse not to get dressed. I should have done that before. But
No
yeah,
way,
yeah, man, you
bro.
could
That's tough. I mean, that's tough for a 15-year-old man going
Yeah.
like, being like, hey man, I'm need your help. Like,
But it's, you know what? I should probably feel weird because the stranger, the dude, he was willing to do it. I should have been more worried about that.
maybe he saw it. I don't know. Maybe he read pretty good body language.
Yeah.
I think you were just too busy being disappointed
I
at
was
me.
like, this guy. But anyways, yeah. Shit face stories anymore. Any.
I think it was your turn.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah,
my
one?
turn.
Yeah.
You know what? To be honest, I've been drinking forever, but I've never been blacked out drunk. I've been like hungover. That's great. It feels great, but I've never been to that like really bad point. Usually I'm drinking in my house. So if I'm drinking, the one thing I do, I pass out. I go to sleep. I don't see it as passing. I just go to sleep. I let everybody in my house like, oh, just guys do what the fuck you want. I'm gonna go to sleep. So I don't really have an interesting. I'm sorry to let you guys down. I'm just,
party.
yeah,
Weird.
I'm sorry. I
You
don't.
get fucked up to go to sleep.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
How much you drink? Like, do you have to like?
To get fucked up? More
You have a
than-
high tolerance.
Yeah, dude. I don't.
Yeah.
The beer alone, bro. I could probably get like a pack by myself.
Can alcohol be some type of medicine? Do you think alcohol could be seen as the
I think-
marijuana in some ways? If you can.
Marijuana?
Marijuana.
Mary
I
Jane?
think back in the day, right? People used alcohol to like do cures and stuff like that.
Maybe, yeah. People
I
drink
thought
around
something else.
dinner time. Some people drink wine.
Yeah.
You know, it's good for the digestive system.
Mm.
Right.
Wine, yeah.
Back in the day, people used to do was it whiskey? Where like someone had a toothache and they'll rub a little bit of whiskey
There you go.
Right.
on their
right.
tooth to
Heard
numb
about
it.
that.
Yeah.
But people
So
use
it is like medicine
yeah,
then. Yeah.
Not anymore.
It's been advertised now.
Dude, I'm not. I don't hear.
Different
I don't hear nobody going. Let's go to fucking Vallarta and get a 12-pack for my back.
Alcohol has been pimped.
Just
like
okay.
weed.
Been
Just-
hoard.
yeah, hoard away.
Oh,
Weed got there too.
Is weed hoard away?
yeah, I think so, man.
I think so.
Damn.
it's been
Yeah.
passed
It's been
around. with-
commercialized.
Mushrooms is
been
becoming
commercialized.
Mushrooms becoming commercialized.
That's the next one. You can see mushrooms sold in like Walmarts and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, real shit.
There's a whole theory to that.
Really.
Yeah, mushrooms.
Oh.
Taking mushrooms.
I would love to.
Oh yeah, religious. Yeah.
Sort religious,
religious.
but also just
Religiously?
biology wise.
Yeah. Religious
I've
too.
never heard anything.
Like fungus just grows, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It can live off of things. So, the theory is that the more mushrooms you take in your body, you're eventually gonna start growing a mushroom type of
Really?
neuron in your brain. And therefore, somehow the mushroom has found a way to host it.
You have a little mushroom inside.
Like that's just a theory. I mean,
I like that.
Some Last of Us type shit.
I don't know, man. Like, there's a part of you, but I don't know. Like, there's a part of you that is fungi. You know what I mean? Like, there's some type of fungi because you can grow mushrooms in your body, right?
True.
Yeah.
I guess. so. I didn't know
Fungi,
that.
yeah. You can grow fungi in your body. There's a disease going around, but yeah, man.
Okay.
Crazy.
And you dove into that world of mushrooms and stuff.
No, I have friends that delve.
Oh,
into
you
that
yourself
heavily.
haven't though.
Yeah, I take a little small microdose.
There we go.
Once it was weird.
Once.
Well, no, yeah,
On a pizza.
It's just a little 2-3.
Are you on it right now?
No.
Would you go back? Would you try it again?
Maybe one
would
day.
love to.
It's like a heavy dose of wine. Hold it like it just feels like if you drink a heavy glass of wine,
Oh, okay.
and it just puts you down, and it's uncontrollable. It's to the point that like that's my experience. Is like I want to, I want to like get into get active, but I can't. I'm just too chill.
Yeah, a lot of people do it to like they have a spiritual experience. Have you heard those people?
To open
Yeah.
the third eye.
Yeah, they go
Yeah.
through.
It literally opens. It does grow right. No, but
You never know, but
Have you guys ever done any type of
psychedelics?
psychedelics. I would love to.
Are edibles psychedelic?
No.
Yeah,
No,
it could
that's
be.
not.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If you take a strong dosage, you can go
Nah.
places with a high dose
Because
of.
it was funny.
I
I
would
think
too.
it was I don't know if. Well, Benjamin.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Yes, he is.
But one time we went to the river. Did you go that day? We went to the river.
Down
and
by
then
the-
It was
oh, no, the
nighttime. It was all of our cousins.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah. So
It was
we-
for
we-
Benjamin's like because he was getting married, right?
Yeah. So one of our cousins, he comes from Orange County. He had a bunch of edibles, and then
Perfect.
I think he gave Benjamin some, and then
Big dosage.
and then what's it called? Like I was getting out the car, and then like I was just looking around, and then Benjamin comes up to me. He was like, "Here, bro, have some." And I was like, "Oh, cool, man, some candies." And then, dude, I grabbed like almost all of them from his hand because he was like, "I don't want them no more," and this and that. But he didn't tell me where they were.
Dang.
He didn't tell me what they were. And then like, but he was like,
It's about 200 grams right there, my friend.
I think he was already hit
Oh.
because like he was like like laughing and everything. And then
no.
like, so I took it and I was like, "Oh man, dude, these are pretty good." And then,
They taste normal?
yeah, they taste
Yeah,
like
I've
regular
never had
candy.
edibles.
And then what happened?
And then what's it called? So I ate it, and then what's it called? I was like, "Dude, these are pretty good." What
I
is
had
this?
no idea.
And then he was like, "Dude, they're edibles." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, dude, they're edibles." I was like, "Bro, I ate the whole handful that you just gave me right now." And he was like, "You did?" And he just starts laughing more and more. And I was like, "What the heck, dude?" I was like, "Am I gonna start tripping out or what?"
Yes, you were.
And then like, I don't know if I was tripping out or maybe I was just too laid back or to
What happened?
notice or whatever. But I mean,
It felt normal? Or what?
it just felt like, I guess I just mellowed down a lot.
Okay.
No
But-
thoughts of
Nothing.
outside the box, anything like that.
I mean, if anything, I was just really
body
par-
experience.
I was just really paranoid because like we
Paranoid.
were in the middle of a
and there was like a
Dark
like
river.
a coyote that
and
came.
then I kept seeing like bunch of figures. You know,
Yeah, there was a coyote.
by,
We were at a river.
You were there too,
I was there.
and you're not on drugs.
No, I was just
Wow.
drinking.
Okay.
I was just drinking.
Right. But you saw the same things he saw.
I don't know about
The wolf, the
because
coyote, right?
Oh yeah, there was a coyote that came through, and we had flashlights, and we were like kind of trying to spook it. He was like in a distance, but it did come through. We were at a river, bro, freaking like midnight.
Dude, you had high out of his mind.
I'm wondering how he.
How would you take him that like, oh shit, they're gonna kill us. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna be eaten. Were you tripping out, dude?
it was
Were you
just-
like that? Like, oh my god, guys, they're gonna kill us.
I was just like, "Guys, look!" I was just like kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like I don't know if it was the drugs. I don't know. It was weird. Like
He probably thought it was like a pet or something. Oh, someone
Nice.
brought
Oh,
the-
you
someone
knew
brought
what it
their
was. I'm
dog.
pretty sure you knew what it
Oh, yeah,
was, right?
coyote looks-
I knew. No, I knew.
It's
it.
a
Well, you tripped out
puppy.
because you saw that shit.
It's a puppy.
I don't know. It was-
You were too high out of your goddamn mind, man.
I
You don't
just-
remember shit.
I
You
just
don't
think I was
remember
just too
shit.
laid back that night.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what they do, right? The edibles.
I think so.
Right?
I'm barely finding out about this right now.
That was-
I had
that was
no
like-
idea.
Wow.
That was actually my first time doing that too.
Wow. That's
Without
intense.
even knowing my consent.
You should sue.
Wow.
Irvin, what about you? Have you dove into those
Edibles
yeah,
or
like
mushrooms?
Yeah, any
Not
psychedelics?
mushrooms. Nah, I'm not into mushrooms, or I don't think I'd ever. Well, I'm not gonna say never, just because I have heard the good and the bad. Like the same thing with drinking. I was never really into that idea of drinking, just because it just never. It just the idea of like, oh, like I'm gonna go drink. I'm like, oh, why? You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to edibles, the first time I ate an edible, I would say 3 years ago, and it was kind of a similar story, where I was at a friend's house and we're just chilling in her room, and she was eating a piece of candy, and it was a little gummy. And basically, I asked her, I'm like, oh, could I have a piece of candy? Because I saw her grab a piece of candy, and she gave me half of hers. And she told me like, oh, it's THC.
Oh, is this
and once
nice?
again, I don't know any of this stuff, you know, like, oh, and I'm like, oh, sure. And it was little, it's tiny.
Yeah.
And I basically ate it, and then within 2 hours, I was gone.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. There's some
Yeah, I was
doses that are crazy. So,
Yeah.
how was your experience? Do you remember it?
Oh yeah, it was fun. Oh yeah, we were laughing. It was like we were laughing.
There
Her
you go.
roommate made us tacos, and
Dope.
we're just chilling.
fun.
You know, we're trying to mount a TV. It was not a good idea.
Really?
Her roommate was like just
Yeah, no. There's times like I have friends like, yeah, we should like they're nerds, so they would build computers all day, and they're like, we should build a PC on shrooms. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
That's
what?
tight.
It sounds like a good idea.
Sounds
but,
cool.
But I'm like, damn, dude, we could do without the shrooms.
It's like going. It's like for them. It's for others like going fishing and drinking a beer.
Yeah.
You ever drink
it's
beer and
so-
fishing?
Hell,
gone
that's
fishing.
fun, bro. That's fun.
Just chill. That's my
I
type of party.
don't catch shit all day, but it's fun.
for only 2 hours though.
Yeah,
But,
it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to fish and just sit there, just drink.
So no acid at all, like nothing crazy. Like
no. I think the
Nah.
most that I've had, like I said, was
Was
this
the
year. And
Oh.
the beer, I guess.
Shit. Oh damn.
Edibles, I've the thing is I like to research after that experience. I didn't say I disliked it, but I just wanted to go into the more knowledge base. Okay, like what was it? And then I have a friend that's a therapist, and she does edibles, and of course she's done ayahuasca.
Ooh,
Wow.
And she's very successful, 7-figure girl as far as business.
Yeah.
And of course not the like stereotypical person that you would think that would do stuff like that. So I started asking her questions like, oh, what do you think about THC,
Yeah.
CBD, and then ayahuasca
DMT.
and all that
Yeah.
stuff? And she basically broke it down to me because I know I have a hard time sleeping. And
Okay.
my mind's always running because I'm consistently always doing something. So I told her, like, what do you think about using it medicinal as far as like using it in a beneficial way?
As a downer.
Yeah. And she basically just broke it down like, okay, so when it comes to edibles, it's just very hard to say because the dosage it's never the same. As far as like, even if you go to the same shop, it's literally never the same. So she said, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you like 3 cookies
Yeah.
and just take a little piece and then use them not to get high, but use them just literally just to relax your brain. And I was doing it for a minute, but I stopped just because I learned how to use my anxiety as far as like as a benefit for myself when it comes down to waking up early.
Okay.
That was
yeah.
the good thing was, yeah, it was allowing me to go to sleep, but it was too relaxing where in the morning I was still too relaxed.
Oh wow.
So I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to wake up. And as far as like
Wow.
getting going, it was just a lot harder for me to actually
I could see that. Yeah.
get a lot
yeah.
quicker as far as like, it's in the morning. Like no one wants to get up in the morning as
True.
far as like we're relaxed. We want to stay in bed. And then there's a voice in our heads like, okay, you need to get up. You need to get up because you need to get this stuff going. And in my head, I felt like I was being too relaxed to the point where I was just hitting the snooze button way too much, or I was literally just not waking up at the time that I needed to wake up. So for me, it was like,
That's
okay,
a problem.
yeah, for me, it was like, okay, I get it. I like that I'm going to sleep a lot quicker, but I'm not waking up the way that I want to wake up. And that for me, the balance, as far as like, do I think it's a negative as far as like if people are using it? No, not. But for me, it just didn't work out for me.
No, that's
You know.
good. I think that's good. I think people mostly use it for just to chill. Like we're gonna go to a Vegas trip. We're gonna go EDC where the fuck we want to go, and they take doses. But as a medicinal thing, in small doses I've heard. But yeah, you're right. A lot of people there's a lot of like. I guess it's too much. I guess people are just it's not like you said. It's not beneficial.
Well,
That's good.
Yeah, I just recognized it for myself though. Like it wasn't doing anything harmful where I wasn't doing what I needed to do throughout the day. I just felt it in the morning.
Yeah.
In the morning where I'm like, oh, you're not waking up the way that you used to wake up. There is still like a little haze in front of you where you're not really thinking far ahead. And there on the mornings are the times where I know a lot of people like to relax and do like get going slowly, but for me, I like to do hard things as far as like, I like to, I don't like to read, but I force myself to read in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I go to the gym. I don't like going to the gym,
You force yourself.
but I need to go to the gym. So when I was doing that, I was literally hitting the snooze button and doing none of it.
You know, it's crazy. There's people that do it, and it's normal to them. Like they could drive and shit. They could go like shopping. It's weird.
Yeah.
Some people have different tolerances.
Yeah.
Especially when they're like smoking weed. Like you smoke weed, right?
I smoke weed, yeah.
How's that for you?
Well,
How's that going for you?
well, I treat it like a medicine at times,
Okay.
like just like Ervin would say, he thought too much. He was thinking too much. I overthink a lot of things, especially at night. So it's hard for me to go to sleep. Some people call it insomnia. And
Anxiety, whatever you want to call it.
insomnia, anxiety, whatever, anxiety.
Same thing.
all the
Insomnia is like lack
Yeah,
of
there you
sleep.
go.
Yeah, so and doing the medicine really does relax me and pretty much
Wow.
knocks me out eventually.
That's
Just
nice.
helps me just, I don't know, more relaxed. but-
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, what I noticed for myself, because I like to talk to my body as far as like if I'm going through a stress, or if I'm going through anxiety, or if I'm going through some sort of insomnia, I like to actually acknowledge what are the things that you're not acknowledging that day, because we tend to want to feel comfortable as humans. And for me, there's a lot of things that I need to do within the company, that a lot of things that I tend to lack on because, it's hard or it's boring, or the conversation, I don't want to lead it to something because the client, or something I didn't do because it wasn't going to feel comfortable, so I don't do it. It leads into some sort of anxiety or stress, and it builds up through time. And those are the things that I've have to acknowledge for myself. Now that I know that, yeah, I could take edibles so that I could relieve those thoughts.
Yeah.
Or I could technically just do those things as far as like throughout the day,
Yeah.
or if not, understand that you can't lack those things because your body is actually telling you something when you're going through those thought processes.
Yep.
And like I said, we as humans, we want to feel comfortable. And I know comfort is one of those things that I'm learning how to do because I'm one of those people that I want to work every day because it's a lifestyle now. It's kind of backwards for me. I want to keep working, but I understand I need to
chill.
every now and then.
Yeah.
But when I was taking edibles, like I said, it was one of those things. The anxiety wasn't there. The thought process weren't there where I wasn't thinking even in back of my mind when I was sleeping how to even solve the solution to actually go the next day and say, okay, this is what you need to do. And the next step is going to be this. And this could happen, but if you don't do this. So I was already putting in the pieces
while you were sleeping.
Yeah, while I was sleeping.
Isn't that that's amazing?
No, it's tough.
Yeah.
So I want to
That's
ask
amazing.
you, how do you do it? Do you still at nighttime? How do you deal with it?
Well, for me, because of the things that I've done as far as like before the podcasting, I would do music. So a lot of the things that I've done have been very, I would say, the adrenaline were
Yep.
already really high because I was a musician. I was always playing in front of crowds, and that type of adrenaline, like you remember that type of adrenaline. So now doing small things bore me because that's what I was used to.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now I have to make sure that if I'm not sleeping, it's because I didn't do something that thrilling or that exhausting. So that's why I have to go to the gym in the morning.
That's why you have to do all that work.
And that's why I have to force myself to read. Those
It's like the little kid analogy. Like kids, they need sleep, but in order to put them to sleep, they have to go through all these obstacles. They have to go to the park. They have to waste all this energy. When they finally go home, they're dead tired. That's all of us stuff. We all have that. And so what is it that you do that helps you go to sleep? Besides all that, you don't struggle at all anymore going to sleep?
every now and then, like
shit.
if I don't do the things that I needed to do that day, that's where I struggle.
Oh shit.
That's my issue, and I have to remind myself. Like this morning, like right now, we're renewing our drone license for the team. Because we do it for business, and that test is boring. It has nothing to do with drone flying. It has a lot to do. It's literally aviation, everything.
Right.
And there's a lot of weather reports. You're looking at sectional charts, and like I said, it's not interesting to me. I've been lacking on the idea of actually studying because it's boring. So what I do, I have to wake up, go to the gym. I'll do the Stairmaster, and then on the trail, on the not the Stairmaster. After that, I go to the where you go running.
Treadmill?
Treadmill. My bad.
Yeah.
Before I actually start running, I'll do like 30 minutes of just walking, and I'll literally start reading on my phone, and I'll make it an excuse like, "Hey, I know you're tired because you just did the Stairmaster. Just look at what you need to do, study." And then I'm basically just multitasking, and I'm putting my mind somewhere else when I'm tired physically, but I'm using it as an excuse to study.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
I'm literally having
No.
to play mind games with myself.
That's
Wow.
That's a lot of people don't understand how anxiety works. You live with it. And I've had I had similar anxiety. I don't have it that much anymore, but I think it's right. My mind distracts me somewhere else. Back then, when I was in college and shit, I used to fucking not be able to go to sleep. And what's that? Insomniac, whatever you want to call it.
Insomnia?
Yeah. So things I would do, I would do like I would listen to stand up. So I'd go to sleep. I'd fucking force myself to go to sleep, laughing to Louis C.K. or whoever the fuck it was that night. So that's what I would do, but it wouldn't work. I'll be honest though. What really helped me sleep though, or like help me with my anxiety period, because I used to get panic attacks and stuff. That's normal to have. You overthink things, you hyperventilate, blah blah blah, whatever. So what helped me was my kid. It was funny because that's something that was unexpected and I was worried about it, and that gave me more anxiety. How the fuck am I going to take care of this kid? But that worry kind of like transferred, like how you said, like my problems went away. Like I started caring about him. Oh shit, I have to wake up because of him. Oh shit, I gotta go sleep because of him. You know, like it just relieved me from all that stress. It was like I always use this analogy. I always call it like he was my therapy, my baby. And now I have two. They're both.
Yeah, I think it's when you're following your purpose. I think a lot of things that we have internally that we overthink kind of come together. The things that I do, like I said, on a daily, it's a build up to something more. But I use it to not get anxiety. But literally, it's relieving me long term because it's building a company. So it's positive.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, we all have it, but like I said, as human beings, we all want to be comfortable.
Yeah, and then people want the easy way too, because it's so tough. People find excuses. They do. Well, I don't know about the drugs. I think the drugs are fine. The ones you guys were using, but like I'm talking about like antidepressants. Those. It just I think we need to learn how to live with it. And you're doing it very well. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's just like I said, I didn't really gravitate towards drugs as far as like THC. It was always around me because I was in music, drinking, all that stuff. But like I said, all of the adrenaline just came through music, and all the things that I liked were the things that I wanted to do. So for me, I'm like, why am I going to do that? And like I said, it wasn't something that I saw that was attractive to myself.
Wow.
But when I did it, I had to question it. Okay, what is it doing to my mind? What could it do long term? That's why I spoke to my friend that's a therapist. And like I said, she does it and she does other stuff. And like I said, she's not the typical person that you would think, because she looks like a professional. She's actually been on my podcast, a Z-Lot. If you guys go back onto my podcast, you would see her, and she's really well dressed, very professional, has a very successful practice.
And it works for her, though. Good
yeah,
for her.
it works
That's
for her,
awesome.
But like I said, for myself, I just started to notice that I was using it as an excuse, and I didn't like that.
Wow.
For me, I was like, okay, you already understand what you have. Why are you doing it now when you already controlled it, as far as like how you started to build up your bands or how you started building up your company? So for me, it was just, I just didn't like the haze in the morning where it was just like the snooze button for me.
Yeah.
And then when I would go back to sleep that same evening, I would think about that. I'm like, oh, like you didn't do what you need. Now you can't sleep. Now it's just escalating,
It builds up. No,
yeah.
So I think people need to, I don't know who's going to get our advice on. We're not even giving advice, but a lot of the problems that people get stuck in that loop and like constant nights, they don't understand why that's happening. You seem to have a fucking good idea.
Yeah, I think with you is more being conscious, being now, being at the moment now.
Yeah.
Being present.
Yeah.
And most of the time, a lot of people are in their heads. They're going through their heads, their thoughts. I feel like that's how you know it's a good party. It's a good party is when everybody's present at the moment.
True.
A bad party is when you have people in their heads not really all there.
Facts.
Yeah.
And it's learning that skill, man. Or just being. It's not. Yeah, it's a skill. It's an ability to be like, oh, I'm going. Thinking too much. I need to stop myself, refocus, and it's pretty beautiful. It's pretty cool, man.
And I think we all have tendencies as far as like I said, as humans, we all want to be comfortable. Yeah. I was just way too comfortable in the morning. And I'm like, bro, you need to go to the gym.
Get up, dog.
You need to get up and start going. Because once again, the things that I do in the morning, I don't like doing in the morning.
Who does?
Like I don't want to read a book, or I don't want to go running, or I don't want to do.
Especially like days like today. You saw the fucking snow outside.
And I went to the gym. I went to the gym.
Speaking of like, book, you're reading this book.
Yeah, I'm loving that book right now.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. What's this book about?
It's a lot of the human behavior and marketing. So it's
Ooh. Does it talk about the history?
No.
The father of advertisement?
No. Like how they sell his products, colors, all that stuff.
Okay. Oh wow, the psychology of it.
Yeah, and it actually goes through like insects and all that stuff, and it literally goes insects. Yeah, like it goes through like chemicals, and like it combines insects, animals, and ourselves, and all that stuff, and how it derives like everything that we consume. It's also consumed via insects, how they actually navigate, their little natural navigation and all that stuff. So
wow, people studied ants, huh?
Yeah.
Behavior of ants.
Behavior of everything. I think it talks about beetles and all that stuff.
Wow.
How they attract and all that stuff, like black widows, how they...
What's the most attractive insect, do you think?
Attractive?
Attractive? Are you going to fuck a bug? I'm going to fuck a ladybug.
The one that has the most influence.
Ladybugs turn me on.
Influence?
Yeah.
Or interesting.
Yeah, what's the most interesting bug? I fucking hate spiders, but I think they're interesting.
I like the crickets. I like how they can make that loud ass sound being that small.
Fuck.
Damn, that's weird.
Yes.
Or those fireflies. That's a beautiful animal.
Fireflies are nice.
What's so funny, man? You never see a firefly? What?
No, yes, I have. People put them in jars and shit. I've seen.
No, well, when I was talking about the insects, it's basically going off of how they attract us as beings, as far as like just everything in general that has life. How we basically are trying to attract the opposite sex, and then within that, they use that to market
Right.
ourselves as consumers.
Okay, I see.
Right.
Comparing each other.
Yeah, and of course they use animals as far as like, okay, like like a black widow will eat their
if
mate.
it catches it.
Is that fair game though? Is that fair game?
I mean,
Hey,
It's-
if you
it's
want to
manipulation.
if you want to put in your lineage to the next generation, go for
Yeah.
it. That's a sacrifice you have to do.
yeah, but
yeah, you gotta play. You gotta play by the rules, right? Is that what it is?
Doesn't the male have to sneak it in before it gets ate? Because I've seen videos of like male black widows, like it gets sperm on in his whatever arm or leg, and he just touches the female.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's a specific spot, and then he has to do it before he gets caught. That's
Yeah.
how they get his ass.
Yeah.
So what is advertisement? I just trying to link them both. That's
You all
dope.
stuck on the bugs, man.
No, I'm just like,
you like
damn,
bugs
you know
growing
what?
up? You got a bug collection?
I used to be the weirdo kid
He's-
that used to
he's-
kill the ants with the magnifying glass.
Every kid. did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's fucked up. dude. I don't do that. I don't even try to kill a bug no more.
Oh, that's good.
I try to avoid killing.
Even
bugs.
like the scary ones, like the spiders and shit.
Yeah, I try to help them and take them
Oh,
outside.
that's nice.
But I've been killing a shitload of flies though.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I've
going
been
back,
electrocuting those motherfuckers. The little
going back to the
gets
purposeful
fucked.
Yeah, sorry.
anxiety based
Yeah.
topic. This is the biggest reason why I started this podcast too, is because one of the things that I was lacking was communication. So, and of course, I don't like being in front of the camera. I'm a photographer, videographer. I do videos and I do photos for other people.
That's great.
But for myself, I just didn't like myself being in front and hearing myself talk.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you're lacking on something that you need to understand that this has to be built.
We need to learn how to talk, right?
Exactly,
That's
how to
important.
communicate.
Yeah.
And like I said, now we have this, like I now know you guys, I know Enrique. So from me not wanting to feel comfortable in my little box of just being an introvert, I started a podcast.
Beautiful.
And then from there, I got to meet you guys. I got to meet, Enrique. And
by
then,
getting out there.
and of course, my company's growing just from me stepping out of my box of comfort.
Wow, it just takes that one step.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
And I gotta ask you, like, how are you now communicating? Like, you've been doing this for a minute now. Like, how long?
The podcast?
Yeah, all this stuff. Yeah.
The podcast, I started 2 years ago, but I had to stop a year ago just because of the amount of work that I was actually getting in for my company.
Yeah.
I am now noticing that the way that I'm communicating, not only within the podcast, I would say just human connection, as far as like me being able to connect with somebody, it's a lot easier.
Oh, nice.
Because I think the idea that even though I didn't want to talk, I was a good listener. So now I just kind of just flipped it.
That's a big step. I think people need to learn how to listen first before they could talk.
Yeah.
You hit in, so you're doing it great. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Good. Come on. Don't be shy.
Man, I didn't recognize you, man. I looked you in the reflection of the mirror, dude. I
Oh
was
shit. That's
like, who the
scary.
fuck is this? You
By
look
the
like
way,
you look like security
Did
guard, bro.
something honk outside? Was there a car outside?
Or Danny, what was that?
Cause dude, you know how people be stealing fucking catalytic converters?
Could
and
you
shit?
check, Danny? You're by the window.
You heard about that story? This lady was like
Okay.
sleeping in her car or something.
I went to go check,
Oh, thank you.
but what's it
It's
called?
too late.
Your car was gone.
Yeah, dude. There used to be like a red Focus. Right there.
It's still out there. I saw it.
This fool's car.
No, because one time my brother was in Palm Springs, and he was he was there for vacation. Had his girl out there. They were playing in the slots and shit.
Right.
And one day he hit me up. He's like, "Bro, there's a weird fucking noise coming from my car." I was like, "Oh no, they did him dirty." I'm like, "All right." People had me on speaker. I'm like, "Turn on the fucking car." And I heard, as soon as he turned it on,
I was
they stole his catalytic converter.
Well, that's the story that's going around right now.
Yeah, that's
Especially,
hot.
it made news that this woman, I think she was sleeping in her car at a parking lot.
Yeah, he ran over the guy.
And somebody was underneath her car.
Shit. That happened here, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to take that part. What's that part
The
called?
catalytic converter.
Yeah, he's trying to take that shit out. She got freaked out, like, what the fuck's that sound? And she turned on the car and fucking hit the gas and ran over that fool.
Wait, did he kill it? Did he?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he died.
Oh,
He
and
died.
Yeah.
Because
And-
when I heard the honking, it sounded like my truck.
Yeah, it was your truck. I know because I used to work at Ford.
Really?
Yeah. Huh?
I'm having too
Oh,
much
you think
fun
so?
at this time.
Okay.
I didn't even
I
push the
like
button,
it.
though.
Maybe
Great timing.
maybe you were rubbing into fucking Ram's knee or something.
No, but after that, there was a weird ass noise. Did you hear that?
No.
No,
Yeah, I know you heard it because you were kind of looking around. Like,
you heard it?
I heard it too, but
Heard
it
what?
was-
Like a-
it was outside.
Was it a car? Right?
I heard something else. Well, I
Like a
didn't go,
ghost?
I didn't go all the way outside.
Well, this building is haunted. so-
I just
Wait,
opened
wait,
the
wait,
door.
really?
I just
They
opened
saw
the
these things
door and then
coming.
I was kind of like just peeking
That's
my head
not
around.
that one, man. Think a different
But
one, bro.
I don't know. It,
Scary stories, I bet.
it did feel a little off outside, so I was just like,
Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
go back inside.
Yeah. Good. Did you check underneath?
No, I didn't go.
No, we'll find out when we get
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, it's still.
Well, every now and then I'm always in here.
You're by yourself.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
by myself.
man.
all
Yeah,
the
you're
time.
by yourself in
Yeah.
this
Don't
place.
tell me that shit.
I say that because every time I have a late podcast.
Yeah, like I'll hear stuff.
But not only that, like when I leave and it's like I'm by myself or like someone's like downstairs and they're waiting for me,
Yeah.
dude, it feels so fucking like
Yeah, it feels weird, huh? It feels
no.
weird.
eerie.
Yeah, it feels a little
Okay.
different. I'm in here Monday through Monday, so and sometimes I try to force myself to leave at 5 just
Yeah.
because I know I have to not be in here because I work a lot, and if I'm in here, I'm gonna keep working.
That's great.
But sometimes it just kind of just goes, and I'm like, oh, it's our 10 or 11 or
Oh.
12, and I'm like, all right. But every now and then, I'm like, I'm just focusing on my screen, and I hear little footsteps or a little
No,
you know,
way,
little
dude.
little
the heck?
something. But honestly, in my head, I'm just thinking, it's a neighbor, but
Is there?
it's already 10 p.m. or 11 p.m.
It gotta be gone.
You know,
You
I'm
run
like,
out of excuses.
You know, I'm like, all right, whatever.
You hear ooh, that's probably
Yeah.
just a wind. You know, a little gust.
Yeah,
here
and the
and
same
there.
thing with my assistant. She's been in here for like
don't
8
fucking
8 p.m. or whatever. Me and her, and we're just talking, bantering, and
uh-huh.
we're just talking about the day or whatever. And then literally we'll hear like, we think the door downstairs opens, right?
I was like, oh shit.
You're lying.
Yeah,
Like ding
Yeah.
ding. That sound, the ding ding.
No.
sound.
We hear like we hear like a little like
Maybe it's a
disturbing.
homeless man trying to open that shit.
yeah.
So it's not just me.
Yeah, that's why I try to always tell people like, hey, make sure that the door is locked because
Yeah.
I have a feeling that maybe someone's walking around and just like
That could be a
you know,
possibility,
kind
yeah.
of doing this.
Bingo.
You guys
No,
don't have
I think it
cameras around the
No,
area,
I
or-
don't have cameras. Yeah, I know I do need to put some cameras, like at least by the window, because it's actually looking at the
Yeah, so
parking
you
lot.
can have like a monitor right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I'm lazy.
You know what's
No, we'll
fucked
get it
up?
popping. We'll get it.
Watching people steal your shit.
I bet that has.
Yeah, you're watching that shit happen. No! Don't touch that! That's my TV!
And you got nothing. Well, you can't do
Fuck.
nothing about it.
You can't do nothing. That's what happened to my sister-in-law, man. She was just watching people. Some dude just came up to their doorstep. They leave their shoes outside. So dude just came up there.
Jordan ones.
And he was just trying those motherfuckers out. He was like, nah, not this one. And he like, nah, not
He
this
was
one.
shopping.
And then he got the right ones, man. He put them on.
Those the ones.
And he's like, I got it. And he just walked away, dude. He took his time. And my sister's like, hey, that's my shoes. Hey.
Oh, from the fucking ring.
She's at work. Hey.
You could talk to people on the ring, huh?
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Drop that.
Stop.
Stop. Nada.
Nothing, huh?
He said, fuck you. I'm still trying to-
It's like you really think the person? Would be, oh, okay.
Oh,
Ah,
fuck. They got me. Yeah.
That's fucked up. I'd rather not see you steal my shit.
Yeah. I saw there's one incident. The police, they're like, he was gasping for air. He was in front of the ring, and he was like, "Lady, we're chasing somebody. Did you see anybody go by?" And she had cameras all over her freaking house, like all around. And she was like, and she went to go check the footage. She's like, he's literally inside my trash can in the backyard.
Wow.
They got the whole shit on
Oh,
tape.
dang.
Get out the way.
Wait, tell her to share that video on YouTube.
Yeah, just look it up. Put ring trash. I don't know.
Damn.
But
That
yeah,
shit's
that
funny.
shit's funny.
That's cool
So it
and
can
all.
save lives.
It saves lives, but then again, I feel like in the very pretty soon that's gonna be to our disadvantage. You know what I
I
mean?
actually caught like
you know.
some footage on my cameras too.
There you go.
Because my house is covered in cameras too. Dude, one night, there was a guy. He hid in front of my car, cause in my driveway, and then like I was watching the film, and then like he ran in front of the car and he was like peeking over like that, and then there was 2 cop cars that drove by,
Oh wow.
and then so like as soon as they drove by, he went, and then like he ran away. But he was running like if he was scared, from hiding whatever it was on the other side of my garage.
Yeah.
Because like my garage is towards the street,
Mhm.
and then around it is like the neighbor's house, and then further down the street, and then I think like a couple minutes later, there was a RV that is like parked like a couple houses down from mine. It caught on fire. The whole thing caught on fire. Like it was like one big fire, and then like I was just like, did that guy really did that guy light that thing on fire and he just dipped out, or
He was Heisenberg, you know, in the
That's
RV
crazy.
Oh,
cooking up
shit.
some meth.
Nah, man. It's fucked
But
up.
doesn't your ring light? Because every time when I come over, it's like, "Hi, you are currently being recorded."
I
That's
installed.
creepy.
That's a new one. That's
Oh,
a new one. That's
okay.
an update.
Oh,
yeah, the old
That's
You
serious.
got the ring light 14.
yeah
bro.
the
Come
old
on.
camera that I had in the front. I moved it to the back, and then I put like
You got the new update.
Yeah, I
Scans
got
people's face.
I got the big one.
biometrics.
And it has it has that bird's eye view, so it tracks
It's a-
where you're going
has
around
tracking?
my house. Yeah,
Damn, that's smart.
No one's getting away.
yeah.
Hey,
For sure.
I'm gonna know your every footstep.
welcome to China, baby. Woo, woo.
Their social, profile comes up. Their social security, everything about them comes up.
Oh man.
Man.
All right, you guys. Well, I know we've been talking, and I know we could continue talking, but I know my homie Danny, he needs to get some beauty
Oh.
sleep. You know.
Let's go.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I don't want to keep him up too late. You know.
all
But
good.
before we end, I do want to see go around the room
Checking himself out.
and just say if you guys have any last thoughts, any inspirational words,
Wanna go to
or
me?
Well,
whichever way.
well, I want to leave everybody off on this beautiful episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for having me on. Check me out on Instagram, Enrique Booshay,
Enrique Booshay, homie.
and mi amigos. You're
We're
gonna have a
homies, bro.
great adventure.
You think so?
Thank you.
Ayahuasca, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we'll have a story for everybody about this.
Bro, that wasn't your
I'll-
ending. We're going around the room.
he's
This guy's ending the
he's ending it for
podcast.
No, he said ayahuasca, bro. I'm scared.
Oh shoot!
It's that moonshine.
It's the moonshine's talking, bro.
Yeah, it is.
You're about to go for round 2, Vato. You about to remember this motherfucker. Might have found Jesus.
Oh man.
But,
Rams. No, yeah, I'll go last.
okay, you'll go last. You're the.
I apologize. If I apologize, I did that. I just wanted to throw that joke in there.
That was great.
It's all good,
that was
bro.
great. I
It's
get
all
it.
good.
Or is it a joke?
Dude, don't.
Dun, dun, dun.
You're all about to be driving in heaven and
For
shit.
real.
Dog. I'm in my car. You're still sitting like
I
this.
mean, yeah. Thank you for for this opportunity that we're here. Irvin and I, we've been talking about this, doing this episode. Getting Enrique in the same room, us in the same room, Irvin in the same room.
Same
Having
rooms.
this room full of creators. Enrique over here. He got his own podcast going on. Going solo.
Solo dolo.
And he's very consistent with his stuff. I know Irvin's very consistent. We're very consistent, and we're out here in a room full of we're hustlers, doing what we do, and that's why I wanted to have this kind of podcast happen. Yeah, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And
Yeah.
I am Ramsey, and these are my boys over here. My left is
Isaiah.
and tell-
Yeah.
over down there.
Oh, Anthony. What's
Anthony.
up,
So yeah, man, we're us three right here on the left side of us left side, but your right side. We're Shade of Brown. We have our podcast. We have our own thing going on.
Mhm.
Irvin has his own too. And yeah, man, this is beautiful what we're doing here. This is a beautiful moment.
It's dope.
This is AV history, like I said.
$1 Million Club, baby.
We're
Yeah.
the
What's
pillars.
up?
We're the pillars right here, man.
Yeah,
we're
bro.
gonna create stuff. Sure.
So yeah, man, pass it on to my brother Isaiah.
Just want to give thanks, for this opportunity again. I'll just cut it right there. Just thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to, subscribe to what is your YouTube?
My YouTube?
Yeah.
Pacheco Productions.
Don't forget to
Pacheco
subscribe to the
Productions.
Pacheco Productions. You know,
Yeah.
like drop a like,
Leave
drop
a comment.
leave a
Leave a
comment.
comment.
You know, and
Mm.
hit that
Put that share
little-
button.
Also
that-
on Enrique
Share it.
Boushay's channel too.
Enrique Booshay.
Yay,
Plug it
baby.
in.
Yeah,
Plug it in.
man.
And then also you got us. You know, Shade of
Shade of
Brown.
Brown.
Shade
Yeah.
of Brown.
Also, I changed the
Who's
YouTube channel
darker?
from Shade of Brown Podcast to Shade of Brown Pod.
Okay.
So the matches our social media
there you
name.
go.
Or
There you
make it
go.
That
a
way
little-
to make it more simple.
Shade of
Make it a
Brown,
little
baby.
easier on me when you
Shade
guys
of
put me on the
Brown
spot.
Yeah.
So you were kind of. That's why you changed it because of you.
Yeah, I get thrown off,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure they do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's just Shade of Brown Pod for like the
Socials and
for the social media and YouTube,
Okay.
and then just Shade of Brown on the listening platforms.
Let's
Right,
go.
And that's it. That's it. Simple.
Yeah, I like
But
Yep.
Anthony, what about you? Bro?
it. I mean, just to recap, talk to your homies. Right, we talked. What's it called? If you have a problem with anxiety, figure out first. That's number one. And maybe we'll do shrooms one day. That'd be dope.
And
You know what? I would love to do that with
We're
you
doing it
guys.
in the pod.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
we'll have a
I'll be
vlog
down.
about it. We'll have a vlog at the
God,
Joshua Tree
We'll pod it.
Airbnb.
Oh, Airbnb.
Joshua Tree mushrooms.
Go fund us.
Go,
you know.
yeah, go fund the trip. More ayahuasca trips.
Shut up.
I'm telling you guys, to the moon. Hey, check out my new single,
Oh, he
Breakdown
dropped a
Baby.
Single.
Breakdown Baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
Breakdown Baby. Go check that out, baby. It's only a
Yeah.
minute long.
Yeah,
So,
before Irvin.
Irvin, sign us off, bro.
yeah, sign us
All
away,
right, you
Poppy.
guys. Thank you guys for coming through. Enrique, you're always welcome. You know, Ramses, we'll go through another event. It's some other thing that you always
Hell yeah.
invite me to do.
Hell
Random.
Hell yeah.
We'll go eat some tacos at your brother's, and of course we'll have to bring in Anthony as well
Yeah,
to
let's
one of the
go.
events as well.
Let's get it
We've been
going.
actually doing stuff in the studio, which I like. You know,
Yes.
bring out these ghosts that are in here, bring in more positive vibes.
More mics in, yeah, sure.
And of course, thank you, Danny, for coming through again.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Danny. Shout out to Danny, man.
Thank you, Danny.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you
then of
for
course I
your
also want to
time.
give a shout out to Danny's YouTube channel, Playground Magazine.
Playground Magazine.
Sick.
He also has his own
Sickos.
pod, so go check him out.
Big moves,
Dope.
big moves, big
That's
moves.
what's up.
We'll have to have him on the mic next time, and
Oh, yeah.
of course put a camera facing him.
Put them on.
Put him on. Put him on.
Put them on the camera.
So once again, thank you, and thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Later, everybody.